no! Ah.
There
Wait,
we go.
shit. Wait, my
did
OBS setup sucks.
Something go wrong? Oh no.
It's not capturing the game for some reason. What?
Oh.
I think my stream deck is broken though, because it's not even... I think all of my devices are acting weird today. Hello?
Oh god.
Does the other stuff work?
Man,
Do my toggles work? No, okay, my stream...
This is...
My stream deck is completely dead. Which is annoying.
Oh god. This is it. This is the true nostalgia for a Ash Keel collab. All of your shit just died.
Nothing works. Ever. Oh, wait. No, wait, okay, that works. Okay, replugging it worked. I did
Oh boy.
turning it off and on again. Hello, son! How's it going?
Oh,
also, hello, Cass! We have a
Everything's
Cass.
in order.
The red Cass. Oh fuck, it's open tricks. No!
Oh yeah, I forgot you had it that it swaps the...
I mean, yeah, last time we played Diakro. But damn it.
Oh no, I missed. Murphy's Law is in full effect today. I mean, Murphy's Law
It's
is
always in full effect with me. If I'm around, you're not gonna have a good time. Come on. I also didn't put... Yeah, whatever.
Oh no.
Oh, right, you can't use top touch there. Yeah, wait, how am I first?
Because I fell off the map like a dozen times. I am so far behind, I did not even realize.
Well,
I hit the skybox,
cool.
no, my momentum! Why did the sky have a slight...
This is the map of all time.
I overshot, now I'm out of the map again. I'm going too fast and it's actually killing me. I'm just too desperate to catch up. Oh god.
It's incredible how this map manages to break itself. Like, it has the fucking balls which make you faster, so already should be designed so you can like have crazy speed, but no.
I literally went at Mach 1 and fucking died because I couldn't even attempt to make the turn.
Oh wow, I thought Drop Dash would save me there.
It's like, you know the bit that's like the very big like slope. So I was going down that, getting all of the speed boost balls, while also had Giant. So I literally couldn't even turn before I was out of bounds. It was glorious, but also very bad for me. I hit the ceiling again. Oh no. Whoa. Okay, I just shot backwards like 20 feet. That happened. Oh, please. Oh god. Are those actual bounce pads or what?
Wait, what? No! That's not what I want. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm an idiot. I wanted to minus
stage is running
not
well.
plus.
It's usually a laggy
Hello,
mess
Maru.
here. Hello! I don't think I've ever had it be like
Voice is running well, it's usually a laggy mess. Oof.
Oh, gotta get the
I see what
pizza
you
tower.
want, but I want to be the contrarian and just play a good vanilla map, you know?
Ah, you want to be the Mike Still Class? Actually, no, Mike Still Class.
I mean, it is Pataphone week. We
map.
should play the Pataphone maps, but you know.
Pizza time.
There.
My own is amazing.
I just got the generic anime bonk.
Wait, you got the chow?
What the hell does the child do?
I picked
What
it
a
because I
flex.
was like, I know no one would pick it this time.
Honestly,
No, I
you,
don't.
you have the right idea. I don't think there's any place that's worth picking here.
Well, it was a good few. I just meant in
there's
general,
one.
it's like everyone probably forgot the Chow existed, so that was the time to use it when no one was prepared. But there's not really enough ability to use it to have the real fun with it, so just like spam it on people.
I still don't know what it does.
It does nothing. It's just to be like annoying to
Yeah,
other
it's
players.
annoying to the other people.
Every player that doesn't have it has Chows circle around them every time you do a trick.
All right. Tricks are more difficult when you first.
Yeah, that's why you weren't getting Chows for so long.
Are you guys getting chows?
Yeah, well, like, I'm not, because I'm the one doing it, but Ash is.
Hope you
Can
enjoyed
you
the
just,
chows.
be faster so you get the SPB? Thank you.
Fine, I was intentionally being behind you, but I almost fell off the map because I hit a fucking dough, man. There we go. Oh no, I went too fast.
Do you really have to do it up like the second I get it?
No, I got ahead of you, but then I hit a dough guy, and then I spun out, and you passed me out again.
Uh-huh.
And then I had a second speed boost, so I used that right when you exploded. So I flew into the explosion and got hit by it.
You really like staying within me.
Well, like, I was intentionally staying behind you because
God
you
damn
did
it,
have
I
an
fell.
SPB that I didn't want. And I just wanted you to take it from me. So, damn it! No,
We had work.
that's what I get. That's karma for not just passing you
That is
out.
very much karma.
That's what I get for being a coward.
Just keep bumping it. What do
It's
you
like
want?
you just have to go for it.
Well, Lone
Lone
Fighter.
fighter. Huh?
I'll go Cloud Top. Cloud Top's a fun map.
Cloud Top.
I don't remember what this one is.
You got Alien 720 and Clone Fighter. Ooh.
And
Well, clown fighter is in spectator mode.
remember, every time I hear like a Wii 720, I remember like when people thought the new Xbox was gonna be called the 720, like the one after the 360.
I feel like that would have been a fun one, but I guess skateboarding kind of died out a bit. Ah, I see. You took my strat.
Yes. If I'm not gonna win, at least I'm gonna annoy you all.
I should have kept it on, so Ash would have been getting double, but
I don't think I would get double. Oh well, because okay, you both do it. Yeah.
yeah.
Also, yeah, my noise cancellation doesn't work because Nvidia Broadcast has decided to stop working.
Well,
Okay.
Don't you love when software does that?
to be fair, I think like part of it at the end there is I had no chance of catching up with you because I picked Chow's, so I couldn't get any speed increases.
There wasn't much speed to be at, I'll be honest.
Like that last jump could have given me a nice boost. Like I wasn't that far behind to like.
I mean, by the time you got the jump, I already finished though.
Yeah.
Also, you don't really get big speed boost with open tricks anyway. It's like very slight.
If you get enough drop dashes,
Man, I
but
have
you
so
wouldn't have
many
gone
fucking
on that map,
chows. Oh, for fuck's sake.
If I'm not gonna win, at least I'm gonna annoy you all.
yeah. I mean, they don't stick around too long, so
Oh,
you
for
need to be
fuck's
doing
sake.
it like constantly,
so
or they just
bad.
go away.
What the heck? Why am I holding to a fucking rocket? Like, it's not like I will be able to avoid anyone.
Oh wow, I really pulled ahead. Goddamn.
Yeah, I fell like multiple times because I am actually stupid.
I had a shield the whole time.
Thank you for
A
telling
90
me.
degree angle. Well, I already used it, so let's get rid of FPV. So. Ah, that's what you meant. I understand now. I really shouldn't have said that. I was asking
Nah,
for
it wouldn't
honestly.
change it because if you don't get an extra SPB unless the other one is like there cannot be more than one SPB at a time.
That completely fucked me, yeah.
It be like that sometimes.
I fucked up the last turn. No.
As soon as I would have seen another SPB, I would have thrown it anyway.
Heads up, yes, I am alien Dan. Oh, okay. If you don't want to deal with the delay, you can go onto Ashkill VT's Discord server and join the stage so you get like the real-time voice.
I should probably get like an invite link that goes directly into the stage channel, because you can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Hello, how shall I day? Hello, Star Funky. Also, hello, Festive. I keep forgetting to greet people. We're joined by the decided to spend our time unlocking score achievement in Bomber Cyberpunk. That's fair. As long as it's like doable achievements. I was seeing Snapkick using Retro Achievement, which is a tool to have like achievement in all games. And it was trying to 100% task wanted. And one of the achievements is literally never get spotted on any map. Also, you have to take out all the catchers. Also, you have to like it's like you get fucked. It's like if you forget any one of them at any time, you don't get the achievement anymore. You have to redo everything from scratch because it's all levels. Like it's a single achievement for all levels.
Like you have to do the one clean run, or can you just do like each stage at a time?
You have to do one clean run as far as I know.
Oh god.
Yeah.
With the map, yeah.
But yeah, it's a good day. Actually, I'm pretty happy. I was really happy yesterday night because of the Plusa thing, which I haven't had a chance to use it yet. It's just whatever.
I had a good day, just not a productive one, because I may have just started falling into a Titanfall 2 addiction.
A what?
Oh.
Titanfall 2. It's like every time I'm like, okay, time to be productive. I played a few games of Titanfall. I'll just play another couple games.
That game is great.
It is.
I have this problem where I can my problem with video games is that I cannot get addicted to anything. I get bored really quick of everything.
You have the opposite problem.
I kind of had that too, but like for a good few days, it's like hyperfixation.
Like I would love to play Titanfall every day because I love the game, but I just cannot. Like I cannot bring myself to do it.
Fair.
After like 1 hour of playing Titanfall non-stop, I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like streaming is really the only time I actually play the same thing for more than an hour. Sometimes.
Oh,
goddamn! Wait.
You did? We tied.
Oh god.
Oh.
You almost stole it. So close, in fact, we tied. Jesus.
Damn.
But yeah, so basically, in the 3D printing space, there's basically two companies fighting for the top spot. And I have the Prusa Mini, which is a really... Like, it's not the most affordable printer, but it's like, of the good companies, it is the most affordable printer.
Fair.
But I was getting a bit tired because like printers low, etc, etc. And the new company, which is Bamboo Labs, they make printers that are very hard to repair because they... Like Prusa, everything is open source, all the designs are 3D printed, like you can 3D print your own spare parts, which is great. The other one, not really. But the other one has the better stuff.
Yeah.
And so they also have this new tech called input shaping, which makes everything super fast. And I was like, ah man, my printer's kind of old now. Like it only has 3 years, but still, maybe I should look at buying something else. Yesterday, out of the blue, they come up. Oh, by the way, we were working like they added the input shaping to the new printer, and they retrofitted my old printer to have it as well. And it's like super fast now. I'm so happy because I don't have to buy a new printer to have it faster. It's just faster for free.
Your printer is safe.
They clearly did it because Today, Bamboo Labs announced a new printer, which is the competitor to the one I have, for cheaper. Like literally, they're undercutting Prusa.
Nice. So I mean, you're gonna get it, or is it because you already have the other one?
I'm keeping my Prusa. I mean, hey, they made it faster, and I don't even have to buy anything. I just have to update the firmware, and now it's magically faster. It's like every print time is cut in half. If it used to take like 2 hours, now it takes like 1 hour.
Well then.
It's like insane.
Slightly sus. It's like, oh, we have a competitor now. I guess we have to
Nite,
make our
hello.
software better.
Hello,
Well, I guess
Zocco.
this is how
How's
they
it
share
going?
Now we have to make
competition,
it
where-
Gee, man,
Good.
every fucking squad is here.
Everyone's like, oh shit, Kart Night.
Yeah, Kart Night. I love Kart Night.
Dark Knight indeed.
Every other stream is optional,
Kart-
but Kart Night, come on, I miss it.
Yeah. Kart Night and Phasma. I don't know why that came into my head. It's just fucking cursed thought. Actually, isn't there a Five Nights at Freddy's stage? I think it was a battle map.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a battle
Five
map.
Nights at SRB 2. Kart.
One day we'll get battle back.
One day, hopefully.
And then we'll play it like once or twice.
Basically.
Technically, I still have the limiter.
And then there'll still be the one person who's like, we always have to pick it, guys. Come on. And so we're all like, please, we just want to race.
Yeah, that's
I remember
the
that
problem
why
with
we
battle.
have the limiter. It's like, I remember used to being one of the guys who are like, nah, let's do battle, guys. And eventually
I like
like,
so
no.
there's two
Thank you,
reasons I
Nite.
like battle. First of all, it's a change of pace. And
Yeah.
second, the
Thank you,
people who
Mikey.
are not like
So,
the people who are not as good at racing usually like it's more of an even field in battle.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Fortnite.
The Bio Satellite is from Abstraction Pack. I was talking with Enfield about maybe removing Abstraction Pack. The problem with Abstraction Pack is that they have the worst map in the server, but they also have some of the best maps in the server. So it's really hard to argue.
What was the worst
Can't
one?
win.
So I might have to actually look in to see if we can like blacklist maps. It's just, you know,
What was the
Ombrew.
worst one?
What do you mean
I
Ombrew?
don't remember.
I assume homebrew is in make your own map pack out of existing maps.
So Kart is
Yeah.
weird. Yeah, no, you are not allowed to repack normally. Like the cops won't show
it's
up at your
fast.
house, but there is a code of honor between server hosters and map makers. That if someone makes a map pack and they don't give you explicit permission to fuck with it, you are not allowed to fuck with it. And if you do it, they will delete you from the master server.
Okay, that was weird. I could make the mandatory jump up the ramp.
Like,
because
you
I
will
kept
get
going too
shamed
fast.
everywhere. If you post anywhere in the community, they will tell you to fuck off. And you will get delisted from the master server. Thankfully,
like,
it seems that lately everyone is allowing people to fuck with stuff. Like, it used to be more like, no, you couldn't like make your own. But at least like
Yeah.
all the new stuff, it seems like you can people are just okay with people fucking around. Oh my god, I risked it. I'm an idiot.
Why did I do that? That was dumb.
How did that work?
Why does it not work? Bro, I have drop dash. I like did it twice and it did not. Are you seeing this?
No.
What?
I've gone super.
Oh no, run.
I've fallen and I can't get. Well, it got me in a
That's
second.
ridiculous.
I didn't aim the jump correctly, so I died. But you know,
Yeah, no, I was done.
Here we go. As expected for the Western, we win.
I will exit level.
Not bad.
I was trying to say that this map is good, but apparently.
Okay, I was about to say, what do you mean? And then you just, yeah, I get it now. Well, I fell down a death pit and I couldn't get up. That's.
No, you don't get it. If you die on the jump before like the big boosters and you respawn and you hold the button for tricks, you will always overshoot. It doesn't matter if you drop dash 10 times in a row. You always overshoot.
Oh yeah, that happened to me. What I did is I just let go of the accelerator when I hit the first boost. And
Yeah,
then just let
I
the
did it like
boost
5
carry
times
me.
in a row. I managed to like understand it the 6th time, and then I fell off like the next turn, and I was like, okay, fuck this. I cannot die. No. It's just...
Yeah, it was not a good time to be had. God, everyone's just picking the same maps.
You know,
That
that's
must
the
mean
good
they're
one.
good.
That's the good one. Oh, I didn't have drop dash. What the fuck? I had the fuck. Okay, that explains it. I had the wrong mode, the wrong trick selected.
So what did you have?
I had peel out. What the shit?
I mean, isn't that the same, but you just don't drop down?
Yeah, but I needed the drop down because otherwise I would overshoot.
Oh.
Like I was wondering why the fuck I kept overshooting.
Well, that explains it.
Open tricks once again. I am so tempted to just remove it, but I mean, I don't get to try the exploit, but it should be fixed. I guess next week we'll see. And if the exploit is gone, I think I might actually just remove open tricks.
Aw.
I don't like. I mean, do you guys like it more? Like, I don't know.
I like them about the same. I like the variety, but it's personal taste. If you don't like it, there's no reason to force yourself.
I really don't like it, so you should.
The variety
I
is
just-
nice, but honestly, I prefer the normal one.
I prefer the system of the normal one, but I prefer the speed you can get in open tricks on like certain maps. Oh my god. That went very poorly for me. Ooh.
It's going to be a silly question.
Ow.
What up? I'm 6th again. Yeah, I'm not playing good.
I've somehow managed to stay in 3rd, which I honestly find surprising, but...
Anyone know where Rock the Vote comes from? I have no clue, actually.
And somehow even with Ash.
The first time I heard about Rock the Vote was like Source Games. Could have been even all the way back to like fucking Half-Life.
I also know that at least the concept is
maybe-
like it's been in like TF2 and first games in general.
Like when you say TF2, TF2 1, like classic or like TF2?
Try TF2, TF2.
TF1 was not a source game, so
Well, yeah, but I meant like
The mod?
hey Minty.
How do you end up second?
Apparently I'm an old fart because I made the I fallen I can't get up meme when I fell down a death pit, so now I'm just old.
But what do you mean TF2 classic? Is there a TF2 modern?
TF2 Classic is a mod.
No, Team Fortress Classic. So it's like you can play like the original Team Fortress as Team Fortress Classic on Steam.
Oh,
Yeah, there's also a mod for Team Fortress
Because-
2 called Team Fortress 2 Classic.
Like
With
Team Fortress
weapons.
was a Quake mod, and then basically Valve went, "This is pretty good, guys. How about you pour it over to the Gold Source engine?" That's what became Team Fortress Classic.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, I was only aware of the TF1 as like the Quake mod.
TF1.
Oh yeah, no, it was brought over to Gold Source, and that's Team Fortress Classic.
And then they spent 3,000 years making Team Fortress 2. And remember when TF2 was the Vaporwave game? man.
What?
Oh, TF2
Like
was
the vapor?
yeah. TF2 came forever to come out.
Oh yeah. Well, that's just typical fucking Valve, honestly.
Well, no, because at the time that was like the popular, like everyone kept mocking it because like, oh, it's never gonna come out.
I mean, it's completely different
then-
to what they initially announced, because it was meant to be like an alien invasion game.
Then TF2 came out, and then it became like Duke Nukem Forever because Duke Nukem Forever was also announced. For fucking
Yeah, but
everyone.
Team Fortress 2 came out and it was good. Duke Nukem Forever came out and it was garbage.
I mean, I feel like Duke Nukem Forever like past the threshold where the game was just not
for
like
the
it
offer.
wasn't salvageable. I don't think you could have made a good Duke Nukem Forever at that point.
I think it could have been salvageable. The issue is that basically Randy Pitchford overhyped it when he took over, when he bought like the dev team or whatever to finish it. But then they were saying, okay, this is great. We might actually be able to salvage the game because we're going to be able to get a proper team and resources. And we got rid of
the
and like the
didn't
guys
work
gone.
anymore.
Well, like the issue is that they wanted to fix it, and then Randy Pitchford gave them no help or support and just told them to finish it in like a fucking month.
Yeah, but again,
Because if you look at the DLC of Duke Nukem Forever, it's so close to being good. You can see what the developers wanted to make, but couldn't because they lacked the resources at the time. Like most of the issues of like Duke Nukem Forever aren't present in the DLC. But
No,
most
what's
people don't
salvageable
know
Postal
that
3?
because it was DLC.
man.
Most people don't know it because A, it was DLC, B, it's because it's a DLC of Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah. It's like such a shame because like it was like apparent like everyone I've seen that talked about it after reviewing it said like this is what Duke Nukem Forever should have been, and
Why
it
do
would
I
have actually
cry?
came out and
do you
be
feel that?
positively reviewed.
Why do I even
Um,
try?
Oh yeah, you're an old fart. Sorry, I can't help you, F. Being mocked by my chat. God.
So all you need is the game, and the game is free.
Yep. Especially,
So I was thinking.
you want to know something that was really salvageable? Postal 3. I mean, well, like the issue with Postal 3 was the fact that unsalvageable. Yeah.
Zero!
Oh,
Yo, my 3-year
shit.
badge! There is no 3-year badge
hell.
though, but thank you for the sub. I should make badges. I always forget.
Yeah, Postal 3 is definitely unsalvageable because it wasn't made by Running with Scissors. It was made by some like third party, and it's like it basically like even
Nah,
it
I'm
was
sorry.
so bad.
Nah,
It wa-
fuck this shit. They deserve all the blame.
Oh no, they had a third party do it, and like they didn't properly manage it or supervise it, so then they kind of just made that fucking travesty. It was so bad that they were like, okay, how do we fix this? Let's go back to Postal 2 and make a like week-long DLC, and then just joke about Postal 3 existing.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. You're the last one that has any you are literally not allowed to mock your own product because you made it and you put it for sale. Like, if you're mocking the game, you're just mocking like the people who bought it at that point. Which are your customers.
They were. Well, yeah. It's like I think they were just kind of like it's kind of like just their sense of humor. They were trying to just like own the fact, yeah, it was bad. We're sorry, but it happened.
It happened, and
and
nothing you can do about it.
so like the way they handled it was in like the Postal 2 DLC. It's like the dude had like a brain injury because he got shot in the head by his wife, who left him, and basically he'd have he'd have visions or like he'd see an evil copy of himself, and it was like the Postal dude from Postal 3 because it was the different voice actor. And like to reskin the dude so he looked like the Postal 3 dude.
I know you're all jealous of it. Or what? Your badge that looks the same? Oh, you're the founder budget anyway, so even if I made like custom budgets, you still wouldn't have it.
Like, it's weird because they joke about it, but they kind of own it. Like, for example, in Postal 4, No Regrets, you can pick which Postal dude you want to play as. So you could be like the original Postal dude voice actor, the Postal 2 dude's voice actor, or the Postal 3 dude's voice actor. And then like, which I really like because it's just a case of like you can pick your favorite voice actor essentially. Oh yeah, and also, what was his name? The absolute legend. Fucking John St. John, right? The guy that did Duke Nukem, because he voices the Postal dude, Postal 4. So you can also pick him to be the voice of the character.
Hey, that's another point where they're like,
Good job.
it's cool, but I also feel like you kind of have to, because like, also if you buy Postal 4, it's 100% because of nostalgia. Like, who the fuck buys Postal 4 as their first game?
Yeah, it's like I got Postal 4, but I kind of just never got around to actually playing it because it was like, I'll wait till it's out of early access actually. And I went, oh no. Chow's intensified. Ow. But yeah, but then also like there's like a fucking boss fight against your dad in Postal 4. So depending on your voice actor, like you picked, it changes the voice actor of the dad to be one of like the corresponding voices. So I think it's like if you did like the Postal 4 dude, you'd have the Postal 1 dude be the dad, and then I think if you did like the Postal 3, it would be the Postal 4 as the dad.
Yeah, it's fun.
So it's like you also are picking the voice of like one of the fucking boss fights. I can't remember the way they did it, but they kind of did it in a way where it's like, I think it was actually like Postal 3 dude would be Postal 2 and then Postal 4 would be 3. I think it was kind of, they did it in a way where it's kind of like, it makes more sense for them to be father and son because it's like when the game, like Order of Games, I think it was. But yeah, like Postal is definitely not a game series for everybody.
I was literally first before the final turn, and I am third. Sorry. The fuck, man? What the fuck? Look, it's like 2 seconds difference between first and fifth place.
Yeah, I thought I only passed you out because I was the one that passed you out because I got a boost at the end.
Okay,
and I realized you were
fine.
like.
But I don't think it will get voted. Ah, too late.
Oh, what?
Ah, hell.
What?
Did you want to vote hell?
It didn't make it. It was handled by another team entirely. Yeah, but like the thing about that is that it's kind of like they have to, like they should have supervised their property more. Even if you have another team work on something, it's like if you just give them full reign and it turns out bad, then you can't really, like it is kind of your own fault. Why did
someone else work on it anyway? Like,
I think they had to work on other products or
like
something.
What? What they do? I only know them because of Awesome.
I can't remember, but I remember it being. But what was it? And then, but yeah, it's like I really appreciate that they kept the voice actor because like he did a really good job. Like I think he might be my favorite Postal dude voice, which is why I'm like, God, it sucks he's in the worst game. But then it's like, oh, you could just use him in like Postal 4, or he also appears in the Postal 2 DLC.
You can use him in actually a good game.
Like, because the reason they got him in the first place to do Postal 3 was I think it's like the Postal 2 voice actor was like going through some shit and like wasn't doing any voice acting work. Or he had like another product or project or something he had to do. So they had to like find a replacement for the game. And then, yeah. I think he actually was the one that recommended Corey Chase. I can't remember. I think that was the name of the Postal 3 dude. I want to read Zell's like paragraph. I can't.
Well, we're not talking about Starfield, so.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
just
I know you're
like,
gonna
have you
talk
played a
about
Bethesda
Starfield.
game? It's identical as every other Bethesda. God, when I watched the Zero Punctuation review and he talked about the fucking alien superpowers being literally just like the fucking equivalent of the Dragonborn dragon shouts,
Okay,
I'm
go
like,
sold out.
it really is that blatant, isn't it? That it's just the exact same fucking design.
Zero, you like we said multiple times on Kart Night that you never buy Bethesda games at launch. You wait for the fans to fix it, and you bought a Bethesda game at launch, and you want to complain.
Wait, why would you buy it? It's on Game Pass.
Okay, it's on Game Pass, whatever. Yeah, okay, you didn't buy it on Game Pass.
okay, yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter. Also, you cannot mod it if it's on Game Pass.
Why not?
I think, but
In
Can you?
1990, there was the Rock the Vote, which featured the music industry's range of pop songs and celebrities
You
to
can,
speak
okay.
about the importance of
At
voting.
least
The
that.
initiative was created 30 years ago by Virgin Records. Music executive Jeff Averoff in response to the censorship of rap
I
or rock and rap
mean,
music.
let's hate each other,
Who had
right?
Seen it. Suppression is a
I
freedom of
already know
speech.
what I need to
Well
know.
then.
It's ready, just in case.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Rick Hunter was on hiatus, that was it. Oh, time
Wow.
for mini games.
Yes.
Hey, did you know it's Butterfly Night?
Next to me, you're all.
Oh, this is the good one.
Yes.
This is the I have to remember to take out auto acceleration because otherwise I will die.
Ah,
Damn it!
screw you.
Who the
Hulk.
hell managed to
Fuck,
get
that's the fucking
chapped?
chap.
Did you do it when you fell in the water?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. I'm
You
dead.
guys pushed
Oh,
me
I
in.
think I was the only one that
Funny
managed to
you are.
finish it. Yes.
Oh,
Ravioli, give me the formioli. Thanks for the boost. Hey.
I don't think I can make it up.
Oh god, it's only you, Ash.
What? It was only me?
Yeah, I think everyone else actually made it.
Wow! Mod in Mount pronouns? Come on, Seth.
Oh my god, I actually got a point on this stage.
Yeah, I got a
for
point
the
as
first
well.
time. This is like the hardest fucking one. I swear, it's insane. Bonk. Yes. Oh.
After Ash.
God, Ash is fucking nailing it. Holy fuck. Jesus.
Damn it, I
Nope.
missed it. No!
No, I got bonked away. Oh, I got it. I just about
I
got
have
it.
2 points.
Holy
There's
fuck.
no way I win this.
I somehow have,
Get
what
out.
do you call it?
Oh, fuck!
What?
Yep,
Yes! I got
I am
one other
so
one.
lost.
I might be winning, I can't tell because... Oh, okay, this is where you gotta, like, grab some shit first.
Pay attention, nerd.
Stay away from me! Stay away! No, I ran out.
Why did
I'll
I
go
not
this
get the
one.
point?
Come on, I can see the hole. I can see the hole.
I can see
Yes!
the hole, but yeah, no, I cannot get there.
I wish.
I have 2 points.
Okay, time to go.
You have 10. How am I supposed?
I'm just gonna. I'm going too fast.
Oh no, not again.
Like even if you lost
Okay,
every
aim.
single time and I won every single time, you would still win.
I'm at 12 now.
Yeah,
The
no,
first
no,
person
win
to
this.
finish gets 2 points, and everyone else after gets 1.
Yeah, I didn't win. I almost got to the end. No one just playing the overly hit game Baldur's Gate 3. I'm surprised Amphil isn't, because I don't give a shit about Baldur's Gate. So.
Oh, I played Baldur's Gate 3 and fuck though, I just haven't been streaming it. Yeah, I realized my mistake doing that.
Don't worry, I fell. I couldn't make the jump.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm really bad. Like, I don't think I fucked up this bad ever.
I mean,
Like, I think I fucked up more times this one race
Is
than every
anyone
single
like...
time I played this
okay,
map.
Ravioli's coming up behind me, okay.
Everyone wants everyone dead.
There's no shot I win.
I got shrunk? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's the thing you can get here.
Got that.
I won with 15 points. Second place was 10. Yeah, the last one seems to give you like the most points. It gives you like 5. Oh no, 3. 3 because of that.
I don't know why there was a random STD on the floor.
Hello, I have 2 points.
I might stream Baldur's Gate 3 at some stage, but I feel like that's something I'd almost want to stream at like a group. But then at the same time, it would never be finished as a result.
Cyclone Fighter.
This one seems new.
No, seriously, why there was an STD on the floor?
Oh shit, auto acceleration. Okay, I put it back on. I don't find the appeal.
Watch
I mean, I don't find the appeal of Starfield, so. Like they
also,
said...
why did you expect that the base building wouldn't be dog shit, Zero? Have you played Fallout 4? I didn't even know it would have base building, because I thought it would be that bad. Well, I heard you could make bases on planets, so I assumed it would just be a pre-established fucking building. Because... Again, it's something you need to wait for the modders to fix, because everything needs modders to fix it.
If it's Bethesda, that's a guarantee.
I love that they decided to take, like, you know, Bethesda known for the, like, super expansive RPGs and decided, you know what if we made a game that had no exploration?
I mean, that's technically Starfield.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay, that's what you're getting
I'm referring.
Yeah. Like, you can explore 1,000 planets, but each planet only has a small box you can walk around to.
There's nothing in that box, by the way.
Yeah, no. It's literally just rocks. And then it's like, it randomly selects one animal type out of a list of like 5 to exist on the planet. Like, when I see a Bethesda game come out, I'm like, what the fuck was all the development time on? Because it literally just feels like you just put a reskin on Fallout 4, and then it took you like fucking 6 years? Excuse me?
16
oh, that's what that is. Oh. And it's gonna be like another 6 years before like Elder Scrolls comes out, and they announced that 6 years ago. Or whatever the fuck.
This map is great.
I think it's just my main problem with Bethesda is it's like, I can't really blame them because they can get away with it. But it really bothers me that they just own the fact they can get away with so much. And like, they still have extremely successful games. Cause it's like all you have to do is like look at New Vegas, and they had a year and they wrote a better fucking game and had more quests than Bethesda could manage in like those fucking 6 years or whatever.
By the way, did you guys like the chows?
Yeah.
The thing I like about Starfield is that you can do the fucking the Kingdom Hearts trick with the ship. Like, Did you ever
The Kingdom
play
Hearts
Kingdom?
trick?
Yeah. So one exploit in the Kingdom Hearts games is that if you make your ship a empty box, like a hollow square, you basically are invincible because all the enemies target the middle.
Classic Bethesda.
And apparently, well, that was Kingdom Hearts, but yeah, like in Starfield, it's the same. So if you make your ship a square, no one can beat you.
God. And like, if you did, like, I say that's gonna be a speed or like a fucking get powerful early fucking guide where it's like, make your ship a square so you can literally just take out the most powerful ships in the game and steal them for your own.
I don't know.
So I guess you have to kill everybody on board the ship, which might be an issue, but I'm sure people will find exploits for that as well. I know people have already found the new version of putting the basket over people's heads.
Oh,
So
really?
you can go into like a fucking casino or whatever, and then there's a bunch of like credit chips on the table. So what you do is you grab a nearby basket item, you put it under the table. Then you grab like any box type item, and then you drag it over the credits and knock them into the basket. And then you just do that at every table, and then you just take the basket outside and just steal all the items. And it's just get like a shitload of money for free by just like doing that. Because in classic Bethesda fashion, no one gives a shit. Like, if I remember right, in Oblivion, if you tried to pull that, everyone would go aggro when you picked up an item, but I think a lot of people complained because they accidentally did it. So then Bethesda removed that, and then everyone's just been abusing that to just get free shit in every game since. So it's like a kind of a can't win with their system kind of deal.
I mean, I like it as a mechanic.
Yeah.
I feel like exploit like that is so deliberate that I'm okay with it. 'Cause you can do it if you want to do it, and if you want to play fair, you just don't do it.
Enfield, you can't. You have to level up in piloting to fly bigger ships. Okay, so terrible Bethesda design. Got it.
So just normal Bethesda time.
RPG is
Like I can get to the logic of that, but like in the type of RPG they're going for, you should be able to like do cool stuff early if you're good. Like this is like the comparison with like New Vegas. It's like the natural path is you have to go the long way to New Vegas and go across the entire map to reach your destination. Or if you're a mad bastard, you go directly there through Deathclaw country and fucking pull off some bullshit. And they fully let you do that and go fucking nuts. We put this in to deter players, but there's nothing stopping you. We encourage it, in fact. It's like a bit like Breath of the Wild in that sense, where it's kind of like everything's open to you. You can do it whatever you want, whenever you want. But everything has assigned difficulties to it. So if you go somewhere too early, you're doing it because you want the challenge, as opposed to Bethesda's where it's like everything's level to you, so the game will never be hard. Or it's like the power scaling so busted that it's going to be an unbalanced mess either way.
So like Scarlet and Violet in that sense, kind of.
Like if I remember right, Oblivion had like a difficulty slider, and if you maxed that out, the game literally became unplayable. Because like they were like, instead of actually making difficulty options, they were like just slap together a difficulty bar that just makes everyone god tier. I say it's like possible because like I think it's like the higher your difficulty, the more potent magical items are. So if you like maxed out the difficulty and killed somebody, you get a way more powerful version of the item. But at the same time, in classic Bethesda fashion, the power of the item depends on your current level. So if you do a quest for an item you really like at level 5, it's going to be dog shit. So what you have to do is you have to play until level 45, then do that quest to get the item, so you get the most powerful version of that item, which is actually usable at that point of the game. Like, God, it's like, it feels like such basic RPG shit.
Simply beat the Cazadors to that with my
Unless you get it wrong.
hand.
Oh my God. Is that
Then
like
you wouldn't eat
max?
them. I would eat them.
Is that like max level, or is that like you got some bullshit build at level 1 that lets you murder Cazadors? Because Cazadors are even more terrifying than Deathclaws because they move at like Mach 1. They're like just as tanky, and they poison you severely.
I'm gonna be the contrarian.
Oh damn.
Hear me, I will be contrarian today.
I do remember an old meme from like back then where it was like back when it was like some image and like captions, you know, like a head portrait, and then it would just be like some joke about that. I think it was one of those, and it was just like an NCR Ranger being like, just like a joke about how badass they are, where it's like took out a Deathclaw with a .22 pistol, which is the weakest gun in the game, and I'm just like, how the fuck? Maybe that's a stream idea. Can I kill a Deathclaw with a .22 pistol? And then kill you again.
I feel like how much emphasis a game puts into the leveling system is like, well, cash and like how much the levels actually impact the gameplay experience is like what divides good game from the bad one. And my case in point is Dottak Geo is all about the fucking levels, and that game sucks.
Well, like it's a case of like
being on level over or under a boss is what usually decides if it's a breeze or if you have to struggle and use all your items.
Yeah, that's you would not like Baldur's Gate then. It's a CRPG, so it's a case of like if you really struggle with a boss fight, you're like, okay, I come back here when I level up, got it. You can like sometimes cheese them out, or like if you play skilled enough, you can manage anyway. But like sometimes it is a case of like to avoid suffering, you just level up one more time, and usually.
I mean, I feel like I know what Baldur's Gate tries to be, and that's exactly why I don't like it. Like it's incredible. Like the game system are at the same time like transparent and opaque. And by that I mean, it's funny.
Yeah, I was so close.
And by that I mean, like there's literally, like when you have to roll for an action, there's a little like a drone D20. And I hate that. Like I get that the appeal is for people who play...
hate the random rolls of all this
No! I hate the design. So what I mean is, in tabletop, like you play Baldur's Gate because you want the tabletop RPG experience where they're like everything cool. But my problem is in principle. The reason you roll in is my computer's shit. The reason you roll in tabletop games is because they need a tabletop friendly way to express the randomness and like the accuracy and stuff that you can express accuracy in tabletop RPG. Like how do you express like how strong you hit with your blade? You roll a dice and that's good enough. But in a video game you don't have that problem, especially a single player one. Like you can actually make like an expressive battle system or other systems that overcome that limitation. And Baldur's Gate is like, nah, bruh.
Nah.
Nah. We're gonna bring all the limitations from tabletop into your video game. I'm like, no. Why?
Can you give me an example, because I don't really get like the actual problem. Like what would be like an example of a game that does what you're talking about correctly?
I mean, any action RPG does it. you don't have to roll for if you hit. You actually like, depending on how you press your buttons, you hit the enemy or not. Like I don't think in a shooter you have to roll if you hit your opponent or not. If you were aiming good, you will hit him, otherwise you don't. How would you aim in a tabletop RPG? You don't.
But like that doesn't work for the type of game they're making.
Well, it doesn't because they're aiming to replicate the tabletop experience.
Well, it's more so like they'd have to have that factor anyway because it's meant to be like kind of like a tactics kind of combat system, like think of like XCOM or something, where it's like, and like to emulate how powerful your character is, it's like the higher level you get, the higher your roll, so the more likely you are to hit. So it's like the progression of your character's abilities is tied to like reducing the chance to miss, kind of like Morrowind or something. It's like it's for people looking for a certain experience, and it's not
as
for
I told you, like, I know that it's meant to be like, but I think it's a
because like I'd argue it's not a limitation. It's like that's just the type of game they're making. Like there's many games that have a system similar to that, and I enjoy a lot of them.
I mean, you can enjoy it. I'm not saying that you're wrong for enjoying it. I'm just saying that I feel like there's no effort at all put into seeing the bigger picture.
I think my issue is I don't really get what the big picture is.
Well, you're trying to do a roleplay experience, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Are you all right?
I don't know how to express it.
I think I get what you mean. Like, do you mean like if you have like a very high, let's say, history stat, it's like, okay, you should know this knowledge no matter what. It shouldn't be based on a dice roll if you know it.
No, well, okay. In that example, it could actually like quiz you on it. For example.
Okay, but usually when like a game rolls, if you know stuff, it's because it's like, would your character know this from past experience? Because are they a very knowledgeable person?
Well, why
it's
not
like
quiz
trying
you
to
about
account for the random. Okay, so it quizzes you about something when you're it's just introduced to you, like. Or it's like, okay, so you have to read every book in the world to make sure you know every bit of information if you want to play an intelligence character, so you can actually succeed your intelligence checks. Oh god.
I mean, technically speaking, if you want the immersion and you want to roleplay, I feel like that's a fair thing. Like if your character is all about knowledge.
So if I wanted to play a wizard in Baldur's Gate 3, I would have to, by requirement, read every book I find to ensure that I can play most optimally.
I mean, what does the book give you? Oh, by the way, I got the stone lock.
God damn it, I got stuck.
God, the game is just dying. I think I crashed.
Yeah, I crashed. Yep. Game literally crashed.
Like it could just be like random stories from the world, like lore, and like they could be like a dozen pages long. Like,
I mean,
I hear that and I kind of get the mentality, but I'm also heavily opposed to it because I feel like having to like imagine in like, let's say Doom Eternal, you can get text logs.
Mm-hmm.
And like, let's say to progress in the game, you have to read through all of those text logs. That would completely destroy the pacing of Doom.
Yeah, but you don't play Doom to play the fucking 4-eye know-it-all that just wants the lore. Unless you want to play that way. In that case, maybe the pace is what you want.
It's I don't know. It gets weird because it's also a case of like, people could want to roleplay as an intelligence character, but they don't want to actually have to put the work in. Like,
and that's why I say
like,
the current system do fit a niche of player, but I think no one is exploring the other side. No one's
Well, like,
exploring
there
what's possible. Because
there
everyone
are
is too fixed
RPGs
on
out
like.
there that there are RPGs out there where if you read books, you get unique dialogue options because you have extra context, and it can even give you alternative ways to finish quests. Like
Yeah,
even like
but-
the original Fallout as an example, because if you go investigating and digging around, you can discover that all the super mutants are sterile, which allows you to convince the final boss that his entire plan is completely fucked and has no chance of succeeding. And then he gives up and kills himself because he realizes all the fucked up things he did. The
Yeah,
ends
not-
didn't even justify the means because he just made things worse.
I mean, that's one way.
Like,
Yeah.
like I don't think Baldur's Gate's the kind of game you want to have, but like there are cases where it can work.
I
but, like,
once
Wait,
again will
when they
repeat.
left the
I
bomb-
already told you that I know Baldur's Gate is not for me, and it's for a specific
Yeah.
kind of people. But again, I'm saying for what I would like, which is more immersion, and more vigilante stuff. How many games are actually testing the water? Because I can think, like Dwarf Fortress, the voxel investigation game. Those are really exploring narration because like Dwarf Fortress has no need to generate like 100 years of lore, but it does it anyway because it becomes handy.
You be like that sometimes.
what was the RPG that like required you to read stuff to get like the extra dialogue options? I remember I played it a lot, but it's not coming to me. I remember having to do it.
I mean, it's the same issue I have with like new RPG. Like, again, my kind of RPG is Morrowind, where they don't give you a fucking marker on the map. They tell you directions, and you have to fucking figure it out.
Yeah, I think the issue with that though is it's because a AAA studio would refuse to make a game that didn't have voice acting for every line of dialogue. While the reason they could properly do that with Morrowind was because everything was written, so you could give precise directions.
Okay, but here's the thing. I don't give a shit. Like, how many of the most, like, biggest selling games have voice acting to begin with? Like, Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is my favorite game ever, doesn't have full voice acting.
Yeah. I'm
So-
not saying it's like,
Like, it's-
well, I mean, yeah, but I don't see Nintendo making an RPG like that. It's I'm saying it's like a problem with the AAA studio where it's like they always have to push for the best graphics. They always have to push for the best voice
yeah,
acting.
but, like, again, I don't give a shit about what AAA studios want. Like, if they want to do whatever. Like, if they want to be profitable, they just do Candy Crush. I don't even do AAA games
Just do
anyway.
Candy
Like,
Crush.
Oh god, there was like
they're on a quest to maximize profits, not on a quest to maximize like quality. So
yeah.
I don't give a shit.
I'm kind of hopeful for Obsidian's like I think people have been calling it Skyrim Killer, but it's basically they're just doing their own like fantasy RPG.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't think the voice acting is the problem with Pokemon. Like, I don't care that it's not voice acted. Like, it would be cool if it was. But that game has so many problems. Anyway.
Pokemon not having voice acting is fine, but in like the newest one I've seen the cutscenes where you have characters doing very like emotional speeches and it's just dead silence, but then they fully animate like the lip flaps and like the expressive behaviors and like the facial expressions, but it's just dead silence. And it's just like, you should have at least voice acting for those few moments where it goes into full cutscene and it's like you're just getting subtitles when the audio does not exist.
In Sword and Shield, there was even one character that was supposed to be singing,
I'm
but there was
thinking-
nothing. There wasn't even music.
If I start scrolling down from my favorite games, and I have to find the first one that has proper voice acting, was Mass Effect fully voice acted?
Mass Effect was fully voice acted.
Okay, then Mass Effect 2. And that's already pretty down the list. Because Paper Mario was not voice acted, Breath of the Wild was not voice acted, Mario Odyssey was not voice acted.
Oh, I'm not saying voice acting is like required. It's just that like it's so rare for a game like that to be made by a AAA studio nowadays.
Yeah,
I
lack
think,
of voice
like-
acting in Pokemon, I think, is more like a symptom rather than a cause.
What was like that game where you play as the deaf guy
Yeah,
and you unlock the dialogue
Why does
post
he have
game?
to be at AAA Studios?
Oh no, I was just saying like with that where it's like it could be an indie game studio, but you got to like the amount of work and time. It'd have to be like. So I think there are a few examples. Oh fuck, I hate this map.
Oh boy.
Wanna rock the boat?
The
What about it?
Persona 5 one.
Oh god, everything is piece yellow.
I don't think I held the right button.
Yeah, you have to hold accelerate, item, drift, and brake all at the same time.
Oh, okay. I was hitting the 4 fucking A, B, X,
Or
Y
you can just
buttons or
buy the
whatever.
TV. But it's controller friendly now. Oh, it's too bad. It's gone now.
I do like how the alt version of it makes it look more like Persona 4 and plays like the Persona 4 music. Wait, is this Persona 4 music?
It is.
Yeah. But what was it called again? It's some like subterranean game after like post-apocalypse. Basically, kind of like an indie studio making their own like classic Fallout type game. It's extremely difficult though, so I don't know if it would pique your interest, but I heard it's very good when you get good at it or whatever.
I'm not really looking for games to play, I'll be honest.
Oh well, like okay, well,
I don't
I
like.
just meant like
I have so much. Like, there's a lot of games that I wanted to like buy and play, but I'm like, I refuse to buy a game unless I have like time to play it. And why would I play? Like, why would I buy anything at this point? I still haven't played. I still haven't started Metal Gear Solid 2. Like,
oh god, yeah. God, that really fucked me up.
honestly, like,
I went too fast.
I don't
and
care
flew
when I
away.
say that basically my game time is when I stream nowadays. Aside
Fair.
from like a
Then you
few
need to
occasions when I'm
stream more.
so bored that I just put up something. I should actually. Oh fuck! I always forget. I need to get back into Space Station. That game requires so much. Like, the problem with Space Station is the opposite. The time investment in Space Station is too fucking high.
Oh wait, no, fuck! I actually said I liked it. Shit, I meant to say I hated it. No.
You can just
It's
minus
too late
in
to
chat
take
and we'll
back
change your
your
vote. Oh, doing the voting. We're still
Oh, so
waiting
it was
for
too
Mario.
slow.
Oh, you're too fast.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Mario! Yeah, you did it! Last
I
second.
did it.
Okay, now you can minus.
It just told me I have to try writing something else, so it's like, yeah.
It's double, not. It's
There
two
we
of them,
go.
not one.
There we go. I had to do. I just said it. It's making me have to write something else because I wrote the same thing again.
Okay, now this is the good Persona map.
Oh, and it's also going to be reversed. Is it going to be Persona 5 now?
Now it's Persona 4.
Yes.
Oh!
The Persona
Oh,
5
you-
map is now Persona 4, and the Persona 4 map is now Persona 5, kinda.
Huh.
And the music is the same. Hopefully you like the music because we're playing it again.
No Persona 3 love.
So what you were talking about before about like the playing around with a more engaged in combat system. Have you heard of Valkyria Chronicles? I don't know if it'd be something you'd be interested in.
I've been told to play it multiple times, but I always forget about it.
It's basically like a military tactics game, but instead of it being like XCOM where it's like you have X% chance to hit, it's when you're aiming, you go into third person and you actually have to aim and shoot at people.
Wait, what game is it again?
Valkyria Chronicles.
Oh, Valkyria. Okay, no, I thought you meant Xenoblade.
Yeah, I heard Xenoblade too.
I have Valkyria Chronicles actually. I haven't played it yet, but yeah, I know how it works.
Nah, we all just dyslexic.
I need to get back to playing Valkyria Chronicles 4.
See, the problem with Valkyria Chronicles is that I discovered while playing Advance Wars, and I fucking suck at Advance Wars.
Have you tried Fire Emblem?
Yeah, I also suck at Advance Wars, honestly.
I tried different other games that are not Fire Emblem but are similar to Fire Emblem, and that genre is not for me. So I stayed away from any Fire Emblem so far, and I have no interest in setting.
I heard they've been pretty bad for a long time, at least like hardcore fans. Like I think like it's been a decline since the Wii.
What game?
It's like Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, I think, are like meant to be like some of the best Fire Emblem games, and it's kind of been like slowly going more and more downhill. Because those two games were really well written, and then every game since has kind of just been getting worse and worse writing-wise.
I mean, narrative-wise, I can agree with you. Gameplay-wise, I completely disagree.
I don't know. I heard a lot of people complaining about the gameplay of Three Houses.
Yeah, Three Houses wasn't the best in gameplay, but Engage, Conquest, etc. Those have been good.
I think if I remember right, Conquest is like might have been the one that had the best gameplay because it had the best map.
Yeah.
But then like the other ones were much weaker, and like the one where the two paths combined is like the worst out of all of them.
Yeah, Relations is considered one of the worst Fire Emblem. Period.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, it just sounds like the quality's all over the place, and then like when I play a game like that,
like, Conquest has terrible people, great gameplay, and Relation just have terrible bows.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like, it just feels like they're more dating sim than actual game sometimes.
Luckily, they've been better at that.
I haven't really looked too much into like the newest one, but I didn't really think I heard anything good about it. I didn't like the concept of like, call on the spirits of past Fire Emblem game characters. I like the...
By the way, if we activate this, we will go straight into hell.
Because they have been confirmed to not be the actual
but you
ones.
Never
or like with nations.
This map is a banger. I don't know if you noticed, but on the bottom menu said like a full boiling wind is blowing. It meant if everyone if the RTV would pass, it would go straight into hell.
Nice.
But you know, good map, so that's not happening.
I think it's just a case of because I watched watched the full playthrough of Radiant Dawn and like Path of Radiance. It's kind of a case of like I feel like I've been spoiled on Fire Emblem. And like, so this is what this franchise is meant to be. Oh,
yeah, maybe you've been spoiled a bit.
It's like it could be so much better. Oh.
Like the only Fire Emblem games that have generally agreed to be well-written stories are the Tellius games, aka Path of Radiance and Rain Down, and the Juggernaut games, aka Genealogy and Thracia. Their ones can really be a mixed bag.
Because it's like, God, it's just fucking Path of Radiance and Rain Dawn had such good writing and characters. Terrible voice acting, but that was only in the cutscene.
Yeah, that was more of the where I came from.
But like, I played Three Houses. I enjoyed the gameplay, but I dropped it like pretty quickly because I just couldn't get invested because it felt like a bunch of nothing. And like when plot did happen, I was like, I don't know, have any like this. There's nothing here to keep me invested. What the fuck even is this?
I can see that.
And then I just dropped it like a sack of bricks. And then if I played Radiant Dawn or Path of Radiance, I would have been fucking hooked. Like they immediately throw you in with Path of Radiance, and then it's like, instead of like the slow burn. Like I think if I remember right, I heard 3 houses. The plot only gets started when you're in post time skip.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I was close to post time skip.
The time skip is like halfway through the game.
Yeah, like that's way too long for the plot to start, especially when you have to play the game 3 times to do all of the fucking paths.
4 actually, 5 if you count the DLC.
Oh god.
Though technically, 2 of them are really similar.
Is like the 4th one like all the houses band together or something? They seem to like doing that.
The 40 is which if you want to eat the Black Hills, but don't side with Aelgar.
Oh, okay. It's
But yeah, maybe seeing the peak of the story writing in Fire Emblem might have spoiled you.
Like I'm probably never gonna go back to 3 houses. I couldn't be fucked. I think part of it is like I probably would get a bit more invested if they like. I hate how it's like the most half-assed custom character system where it's like you're clearly meant to play a self-insert, but like they have less customization options than they did on the fucking 3DS.
Yeah, you can customize the birthday, the name. That's about it.
And the gender.
Oh yeah, the gender stuff. That's about it.
But then it's like I think if I remember right, I heard like an opinion I got in like Awakening is the fact that the custom character is almost a downside because if you play as a male character and or a female character that doesn't romance Crom, you're getting a worse experience because the narrative seems pretty clearly intent to get the most out of it. You have to be a female player character and romance Crom, so that Lucia is your daughter, so you can actually get like the full emotional attachment, as opposed to like, okay, person, I guess I'm involved.
Jokes on them. The most famous ship from that game is Male Robin with Crom.
Yeah, but Nintendo wouldn't allow that because they're cowards.
Cowards.
Well, I guess it's a case of like, oh, Crom has to have a baby. That's why if you don't get him to romance anyone, we have the option. He's forced by mandatory to date.
Oh, I lost.
Just
some romance dragon guild to get an extra dragon? What the fuck?
Fire Emblem Awakening was an amazing game that saved the series, but it brought in a lot of new and casual fans that intelligent systems have been pandering to. Also, the games get hit with a lot of unnecessary censorship on their way.
Most of the time necessary, some of the time necessary.
Oh, I know something about one of the Fire Emblems. One of the recent ones. Which is a clip by Tyrone. And that clip lives rent-free in my head. I'll have to see if I have it.
Also,
or
yeah,
you can romance the Dragon Girl to get an extra dragon. Isn't the Dragon Girl look like she's fucking 12?
Actually, there's 2 Dragon Girls.
I'll show it maybe at the end of the stream.
Noe and Kiki. If you don't romance Kiki, I have no issues. If you romance Noe, someone should call the police.
I will tell you, it made me like zero more interested into playing it.
If you want to play a Fire Emblem game after seeing them, I'd say you'd want to play Path of Radiance and then Radiant Dawn, which is like a direct it's like not a direct sequel, but like it's the sequel to it that you even load in your save from the first game.
One of the biggest complaints I've seen of Radiant Dawn is that the turns take forever.
Yeah.
for which I have no interest in.
Fair.
Also remember that it's Wii pinball.
I always forget that Space Pinball is like new now. I always expect the old one.
Ouch.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know why, but like the mention about what do you call it, like pandering to new casual fans. I don't get that where it's like we want to pander to the casuals, so we're going to neuter the story. I assume that's not like the direct intention, but like I'm thinking of like Bethesda, where like each game, like the story and narrative just gets more and more basic and generic and like bland. And then they're kind of appealing to the casual audience. It's like, you could have a good story and appeal to the casual audience, guys. Please.
I thought there was in terms of gameplay, they meant.
Hello there.
Also, hello.
Hello. Well, like, I'm pretty sure, like, that was, like, the thing, but I just feel like that's a connection, I feel, when there's, like, games appealing to, like, a casual audience, they tend to, like, play it safe with the story. Probably because if they're appealing to the casual audience, they're going for maximum like player base, and you can't risk having an interesting story because then people mightn't like it.
I mean, if you haven't, I mean, depending on the story, you can get something like Three Houses, which I still see this course of it to this day. Like if it was right or wrong, and discussions everyone at each other's throats. It's chaos.
Yeah. See, I feel like the appeal of something like Tree Houses is mostly like, here's like 100 characters, they're all in these 3 houses, and they all like are against each other. Go rabid. And then the fan base did the rest. Like all of the best character scenes I've seen of Fire Emblem characters outside of Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I haven't really seen any from like before those two. It has been like fan-made comics and shit. Like fan content is where you get the actual character scenes that are like not like this character is literally one like most Fire Emblem characters.
Ultra supports, especially for some reason in Fates, which how do you make support so great and they make the story so shit?
I guess that might go into the casual thing as well. Like, how do we make it that like people will like be picking their favorites? Make them one note, and then just make a shitload. Quantity over quality, and then people will like pick their favorite, and then like it's like Pokemon. But at least with Pokemon, they're fucking animals, so it's fine if they just say Pika Pika.
Fun fact, in the games, Pikachu pretty sure doesn't say Pika Pika anymore.
Oh, they changed it? What?
Pretty sure they changed it back to his original cry.
You're all over the track.
Nice.
Let's see some control.
Best decision indeed.
Goddamn.
It was so weird in like Gen 2 games that every Pokemon was like a 8-bit screech and then Pikachu was like, Pikachu! What the fuck, man?
I guess because mascot character, but yeah, still weird.
Yeah, mascot character.
It do be like that sometimes.
To sneak that in there.
I assume. What do you want me to do? I just had it.
Their character child inherits the partner's class so they can get extra limited classes. Play Shadow Dragon. It's not as much neutering, it's more like people have watched Naruto than Saint Seiya, you know what I mean?
Saint Seiya.
Yeah, I guess. It's just...
I can't really comment much on that because the only Fire Emblem game I've actually properly played for more than like 5 minutes and actually beaten multiple times is Three Houses. But I don't need much to enjoy a game, so I don't know what that says.
Is Saint Seiya worth it? I have never... Like they added it on like Italian TV, but I never cared for it. I remember it was pretty big, like among my peers. So most of them were into Dragon Ball. So
I've never heard of Saint Seiya, but
Yeah, it was
I
the
reached
side
it
show.
myself.
Really
Isn't
good.
it that
Oh, damn.
show of like that show of where they made figures like characters based off star signs or whatever?
Yeah. So the Italian title, I don't know if it has anything to do with the show. It was like the Knight of the Zodiac.
Yeah. In Spanish it was Los Caballeros del Zodiaco, which
Yeah,
translates literally
Caballeros
the
del
same.
Zodiaco, idem. Same thing here.
I will say though, sometimes I wonder if I actually should focus on writing, just because it's like the quality of a lot of stuff that comes out these days. I'm like, I could do that.
Well, if you feel like you can do that, then do it.
This English
Well,
dub name?
it's
What's
like
the English dub name?
it's like I feel like I could do it, not because it's like I feel like I'm confident. It's because I feel like I wouldn't be good, but like it's better than dog shit.
I mean, it was the time when at least the Italian shows tried to follow up the English dub. You know, we got our Ash Ketchums of the world.
Fair enough.
Knights of the Zodiac, okay.
What do you call it? Because it's like, at least if like, let's say I wrote for a show based off of an intellectual property, I'd have the genius idea, right, to respect the source material and
Nani?
research.
The problem is that
And then,
in Italy it was by Mediaset, which is the one that was like more censorship heavy when it came to shows. Man, they completely
Thank you.
botched fucking Rosanna. I don't know how the fuck that's shown. Like, why did they even bring a fucking shoujo show about an idol falling in love with their manager? They took out the love story completely out. Because they weren't okay with that manager having a relationship with a minor. Like, I get it, but that's kind of the crux of the show. You just took it out. Like,
I'm just thinking of Sailor Moon, where it's like, oh no, she's just my cousin. Well, in the original, they're like fucking lesbians or something. God, though, that was something fucked up I heard about recently, where it's like, apparently it's like lesbian characters are pretty common in Japanese media, but like gay characters, it's like a fucking like minefield. It's like, for some reason, people are okay with 2 girls, but if it's 2 guys, it's like burn it with fire.
Should we get a map?
And like, well, actually, it's a bit weirder than that, because it's like, so they have a lot of like yaoi material or whatever it's called, but that's for women. Men are allowed to engage with this. Like, apparently that's like the situation in Japan, which is just so fucking bizarre to me.
It is weird.
It's like, you can't have gay men interact with gay media. It's only for the women to enjoy. And it's like, what?
At that point, why?
It's...
At that point, might as well be a
Well, it's
fetish.
because it sells to women, but then it's like they don't want to, like, it's like a weird ground where, like, it's just like, I don't know, it's really...
No, I don't
oh, you
know.
lost it. No, I got caught in the crossfire. Damn it.
You coward, you self-detonated.
Yeah, actually, Fester, you coward. You should have just given it back.
Okay, it was funny.
You could have given it back. I completely fucked up and was right next to you. We were both moving at a speed of 0.
I'm only mad because I also got caught in it.
To be fair, you are the main self-detonator.
Yeah, also that. I mean, I would have self-detonated there. Like, I was Festive, and apparently Festive was me.
Oh, I threw it the wrong way.
Why was there a bomb there?
Wow, I really expected you to detonate that.
Nah, I'm keeping this one. Maybe not.
Just completely wasted for no reason.
Damn it. By the way, today I went into my wish list because I had like my wish list was like 100 elements, and I went into all the next best games that I wish listed, and all the ones that didn't have a demo downloadable, I wish listed.
Guess what?
You be like that sometimes.
I would have
I had
won,
to
but
take a stance,
Ash
but
left
that's my
me into a
stance.
banana.
I will actively
Not the
sabotage
banana.
every game that
Watch
take out
many
their own
bananas.
demo.
Yeah, that's fair. I remember you telling me that before. That is a case of like, why would they remove it? That's pretty sus. Don't pull a Super Mario. Oh god, I'm so tempted to pick versus Pizza Face, but then it's like we never were able to beat it.
I am not being it.
Room Bike Clamp don't have the illusion found to be enough couple of retcon to be more ambiguous. It's a complex issue despite the way artists and writers are like in Japan. It's very socially conservative, and there's also a big market for anime stuff in the Middle East. And child, so there's a certain concerns with that sort of content. Well,
Just consider grass.
and try.
You'll be fine.
To be fair though, I think I do need to get into writing more in general, because I feel like the reason I struggle a lot to actually get any like creative stuff done is because I really need to write stuff down and actually plan something out as opposed to just winging it, and then all I do is just draw characters with white voids.
Hey, I don't
feel
do
cold
anything,
now.
so...
We need more
I mean,
of
fair, but oh, I have too many OCs already. I need to actually use them is the problem.
You need to use your seats then.
I still want to make
Yeah.
a game. I don't know what game.
It's like I have an idea for something kind of based off of, or like inspired by the concept of Familiar of Zero, except they're lesbians. And one is a fucking mercenary gunslinger witch, and then the other one is a grumpy fucking kitsune with a katana. Which I feel like can work as a combo because it's the classic like western and samurai kind of crossover situation. Because the two genres are practically identical, the only difference is one uses a gun, one uses a sword. And then like they could literally be copy and pasted as the other like it's like westerns are basically just like we just took samurai movies.
You
and just gave them
fucker!
Hey,
Dragon.
you did it to me, Ash.
No, I'm
Literally
talking
last
about
race.
Festive. Festive literally bumped me into the mine.
Ash, that was me.
What, it was you? No, you went on...
I bumped you forwards into the mine.
Oh, I thought it was Festive.
Nah, I just chucked it.
Oh, you checked it, okay.
Yeah, I bumped you into it, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
after for payback for when you bumped me into that banana and cost me the last race.
Fair enough.
I love how I immediately admit it, and you're like, no, it wasn't you. How dare you take
I
credit
remember-
for something you did?
Because I remember, weren't you like just in front of me as I got into the mine?
I bumped you, and then I think maybe I got a slip gate and overtook you as you hit it. But like,
Oh, wow, okay.
I did bump you into
No, because I
it.
remember as soon as I got bumped, I saw you like by the side of the mine. I was like, okay, I'm gonna overtook him, and then someone bumped him, and then I'm running.
Yeah, no, I managed to swing around the whole way because like after I did bump into you, like it was only the two of us there.
Sam, there's multiple games like that though. Have you ever heard of Dungeon Keeper?
God, Dungeon Keeper, that sounds familiar. What?
Yeah, it's one of
Oh
the
yeah.
Peter
Oh,
Molyneux games.
I was looking at chat and I just drove it into the water and died. Yeah, there's a few like dungeon management games where you're like the villain and you're like the heroes come in to fuck your shit up, so you're trying to like kill
Learned
them.
that from you, all right?
I remember at least a dozen games existing, but like,
I mean, Dungeon Keeper is
do
a
I
series of
remember any
games.
of them?
And then there's like other indie games that are like trying to remake Dungeon Keeper. Because you can't really trust Peter Molyneux to do anything right at this point.
You never really could, but
You know.
like at
I don't
least
know.
Fable 2 was good.
Not a strategy or tower defense thing. Wait,
It's like arguably it wasn't even a good game, but it was fun. At least when I played it. I think if I went back to Fable 2, I'm afraid I'd hate it, so I kind of don't want to. 3 was dog shit though. That was absolute garbage.
I think Ubisoft made an interesting game at one point where you basically had to make your own dungeon, but then you could like get into other people's dungeon to loot them.
Oh, kind of like the PvP in Metal Gear Solid 5.
But as far as I know, it's like it never caught on. It's a fucking Ubisoft game, and I would assume it's super dead.
Probably.
I mean, the fact that no one remembers it is like enough to.
Oh god, I'm not gonna. I hit the pole. I hit the pole. Oh, and I'm just. I went from second to fourth.
There was a game which had an interesting system though. There was a game called Nevedont, which was a Minecraft competitor. Back when Minecraft was getting big and people were making like Minecraft-like games.
I do not remember this at all.
Yeah, there were a lot. Like there was Love, which is probably my favorite of the ones, but it's unplayable nowadays. Which sucks because I have like a license to host Love servers, but the game doesn't launch and the master server is dead. Like, because I would like to play because the game is fully functional. And it's like it's so nice. No, but the problem with Love is that you need a team of players to play it. You cannot play it alone. That game was meant to be an MMO. That people play co-op.
I think a lot of MMOs used to be like that from like hearing some discussions.
So
Which is kind of surprising when now you can do them all solo.
So
now.
Love works this way. There's a persistent world, which by the way is like spherical. Like you can wrap around and everything. It's a proper sphere, but you don't see the curvature because it's kind of big. And there are like obelisks that spawn in random places in the world over time. And every like obelisk / monolith that you take, it's a building that you can build. And they just keep spawning randomly in the map. There are like 4 AI factions, and they're also just exploring for buildings.
Oh.
Like all the time, you're basically racing with the AIs. The AI have a proper like base building logic and everything, so they will start building bases. They will start actually making them functional because you need like an energy source.
I skipped that part.
I soft locked.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What
I managed to land on
we
the
love that.
I managed to land on the roof of the fucking last building. Like the one you're supposed to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stuck on the top. Cool.
Ow.
Oh, I'm just looking at the stream. Oh my god.
But
yeah, so I was saying, fumble. So one of the factions, so they start building their base and they're generally peaceful, except one of them will eventually like go corrupted and will start assaulting everyone else.
Have a little something from me to you.
ooh.
And
Got 'em.
you get a so you get different tools. You get like a radio tool because every building has like a radio that they can use to talk. So for example, you can put a proximity a proximity sensor, and you can say that, okay, when someone steps on this sensor, send a radio message on this channel, and then you can like set like a gun to activate if they receive that channel, like that message.
Try to go easy on the
What kind of gameplay is it on a player level? Like, is it like top down? Is it?
No, it's like first person, like a la Minecraft. You even get like a hand tool where you can like manipulate geometry. So it's not like Minecraft where you place blocks. It's more like where you drag the wall. Like you can drag a cube from the floor and make a wall. You can like raise it. And it's all about building a base,
maybe, or is it
building a
like
mold.
completely unsalvageable? Is there any fan servers, or is it completely unsalvageable?
I just cannot get it to run, and I know the dev was like meaning to get back to it, but they never did, as far as I know. I should probably like, I don't know, maybe reach out or something. So the cool thing is, I tried playing it alone, and no, the AI is like stupid smart. Like, like by the time I built a small base, the AI was literally like, they placed a teleporter inside my own base and they were just dancing around. Like,
They were taunting you.
Fuckers. I was like, oh, what the fuck did I build a wall for then? And like, if you want to solve their base, you actually have to like plan out a
Where did I
task.
fall?
Because most of the power comes from like wind turbines, but wind turbines only work during like dawn and
Help, I got stuck.
like certain times of day, and depending on how much energy they have, there are like force fields that work or not. So you have to wait when the wind is like less strong, so the force field is less strong, and you can like try an assault to like loot their stuff. But I know the game was never actually finished, which is the worst part. But yeah, initially the dev tried a monthly subscription thing because games were popular with that format at the time. Then it was like, no, okay, you pay it once and you can access whatever. And then instead of one persistent word, it was like, okay, if you give me $10, you can host your own server. And then it just made it free and you just have to pay for host servers. And then it just took it off completely. So game did not pan out, which is sad. The game is fun.
Yeah, it's like I've never heard of it, but it sounds like stuff people are doing in Minecraft now with like mods and shit.
The other game called Neverdaunt, it's also like an MMO with a persistent word, which is also super dead, by the way. But this is a weird thing because basically there was no concept of land ownership per se. So you basically, so there's this big world which is kind of like a big Minecraft world, and you can claim an empty lot by placing a sort of like building, a specific building. But the gift is, if someone else gets there and they bomb your building, they can claim the place for themselves. And there is no 100% safe way to protect it. But you can build like a lot of things to make it harder. So people made this entire like booby trap dungeon that would lead to the pedestal where you can claim the building. Too bad. With like passwords and stuff. Every day ends with that was insane. The problem it was obviously pay to win because you could just buy bombs with real money. And the bombs were kind of OP to break into stuff.
No.
So that's the sad bit. But the idea is like cool. Like you basically had to build your way to a safe place.
Should we do a hell map?
Sure.
Actually, sure. We haven't done one for a bit.
Which one
Hey,
is...
we're in
Oh,
Doom.
okay, it's Doom 1. Damn, I need it.
I am kind of thinking of like when you were saying RPGs to try and do something different with combat. I'm just thinking of like Dungeon Siege from like when Ross's Game Dungeon covered it. Where it was kind of a case of like he'd only have his characters be like melee fighters, because apparently like range and magic kind of just didn't work, or like magic was way too complicated. But it's like it's interesting because it's like a real-time action dungeon crawler, but you have a party of like 8 dudes. And you're just like, you just assemble a like fucking gank squad that you just start wailing on people as a massive like group. Which sounds fun, but also I'm like, eh.
Yeah, now thinking about it, kind of sad because I can remember a lot of games from like the late 2000s that were like really novel with approach and they never went anywhere. And I think it's mostly because like the indie market was really rough back then.
Yeah, like Dungeon Seed had like 3 games if I remember right, but then it's like the second game it went from like a party of like 8 to a party of like 4, and I think Dungeon Seed 3 is basically just an entirely different franchise.
Like, do you remember Akron?
Akron.
I remember Akron. I never got to play it. The game died before I remembered it existed. Like, I remember when like they were having like the technical previews where they were showing off the tech, and then somehow I completely missed it coming out and people playing it, and then it died. And apparently it's not really a good game. It basically someone was like, what if Age of Empires but with time travel?
Yeah.
And the way it works is that so it's basically StarCraft, but you have a timeline at the bottom. And at any time you can go back and change something you did previously.
Oh.
And the idea was that you could meta game, like, you know, attacks and stuff. And the way it works is anytime you go back and change something, it like there are certain ticks in the game, like every 2 minutes or something, where all the changes get applied from every timeline.
Oh,
So you can
damn.
basically like do your attack, go back in time, change where you attack, and then it takes a while for the game to recalculate what happened. And that thing becomes the new status quo. That also kind of merges the state, but apparently people didn't like it because it became a problem where basically no one would ever attack, because the moment you attack, like you go back and change your angle of attack, and they go back and change the defense. And it's basically just cat and mouse.
Yeah, you just get back and forth. It like never ends. Another kind of game that would be neat is a mech game with Mega Man Network Combat. You could jump in and out of your mech to have 2 different versions of gameplay you could dynamically switch between.
And if only you had like an FPS where after a bunch of kills you can summon a mech, and it becomes a mech warrior game. But then if you get killed, you just go back to the FPS part. And you can shoot the mechs from the, you know, the little person.
Man,
You
if
know?
only there was like a tabletop RPG that was literally that I desperately want to play, but then how am I going to get people to play a really complex mech RCC RPG? Oh god. I want to play Lancer so bad!
Then why aren't you?
Because I need people. And then if I play it, I'll where I have to DM because no one would want to DM it.
I know someone.
Lead lucky you. Oh, I just hit my rocket was about to hit you, Ash, and I fucking headbutted it for you like a fool.
You saved your friend.
Man, why do you guys have a tower? Do you need help?
Damn it, I was aiming for Ash. I was gonna get my vengeance for that comment. You ruined it, Fester. You ruined it.
Well, excuse me.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Oh. There we go.
Wow, okay.
Clotheslined. Hey, I even got to pass an egg box before the end.
And
Oh, no problem. Enigma.
Yeah, it's been good.
How
Thank you for
pronounce
coming.
it.
I do not know why, but I'm still fixated on that one game, Pseudo Regalia, the N64 looking indie platformer.
Oh yeah.
I still need to play it. I own it. I just haven't gone around to it yet. I need to stream it. That's why I haven't played it.
It's a lovely game. It's also short.
How short is it actually?
Well, some people say 6 hours. My first time took me about 3.
I was gonna say, if it's 6 hours, I feel like that's a perfectly good amount of time. I wouldn't even call that short. I feel like 6 to 8 hours should be the default for a game, and not above that. So that's just I have a very specific preference on that.
Well, yeah, but then again, I said it took me 3 hours.
Yeah. So it's that becomes a case of is that just to if you play well enough, because it is very movement based, so I guess it's very dependent on the individual.
There might be a slight degree of it might be movement. Some of it might just be a sense of direction because you have no map.
Could be. Or maybe 100%ing it is takes longer because you probably have to find all the secret items or whatever.
It took, like I said, it took me 3 hours my first time, and I was actively looking for stuff.
Fair.
Oh, by the way, Fan, I've seen the game you make, the Celesteroidvania, and I'm like, what the fuck are the devs smoking? Have they ever played any Metroidvania? They think that adding Celeste to Metroidvania is adding platforming, but literally every Metroidvania is platform.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
I thought that came with the territory of a Metroidvania.
Have they ever played Castlevania or Metroid? Well, honestly,
how do you play Metroidvania?
Symphony of the Night was so mind-blowing because the whole thing was that the layout of all the platforming and the castle was so when it got flipped at the secret second half of the game, the entire map still worked upside down for platform.
The mid-air movement works?
Too bad.
Yeah, but Celeste didn't invent dashing.
I'm pretty sure that was also in Symphony of the Night.
Yeah!
I'll say Metroid Dread.
Usually it's an item you have to find, and it might not be
also,
default.
they're making a Kickstarter for a platformer. I will not trust them, because... Man! I think a lot of people think they know how to make platformers, and they do not. Most platformers I try suck ass.
That reminds me, there's a Metroidvania I still need to play, which is the Overlord licensed one, because it's I picked it up because I liked Overlord, the anime, but then it's I only ever actually finished season 1 or 2, and I never went back to it, and then it's I had the game, and I'm I should play it. I'm interested, but I'm also
Greg back at ya.
I never actually finished Lunar Nights either, which that one is more of a shame, because that was a very good from what I played of it. I was throwing chainsaws at people. I was oh shit.
I mean, thank you for recommending it. I play too many Sage games. I have a distrust for anyone who says they made a good platformer. So most of the time they don't.
Thanks for me! Someone please get close to me. Damn it.
Nah.
Also, I was speaking about Pseudo Regalia. The person who made it is still somewhat updating the game.
Oh, cool.
Literally today they made an update basically saying I was messing around and decided I'm gonna make an animation for bee hopping. because people keep doing it when playing.
Fair.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that like you didn't
mostly have
expect
luck,
that.
like, I don't know if it's because I'm very careful with what I pick, but I had way more. Like, I think of all the Kickstarters I've picked, like 2 went not as great. I never got charmed out right, thankfully.
Actually, like with Pseudo Regalia, why is it surprising they're still updating it? It only came out like a month or 2 ago, right?
I skipped on the Ouya.
Well,
I skipped on
well,
Bloodstain.
Well, partly due to the fact that I believe they're also working on another game, and then originally this game was just like a game jam thing that they decided to just add a bit more onto.
It's like
I just initially got the impression it was like one and done, time to work on a new game.
I mean, I would never assume that because if like bugs were found and stuff, they'd go back and probably fix them and stuff like that. Like,
I mean, obviously,
especially with like popularity it's kind of received.
Well, yeah, of course that. But like, this isn't about bugs. This is about adding more stuff to it.
Well, yeah, but like adding in a B-hop animation, that's like.
Yeah, I mean,
like
look at fucking One Step from Eden, where the main dev is like, "Hey, it's been a year. I commissioned someone to redo all the sprites."
Oh yeah! Forgot about that. I don't know. I just don't really think about it much. I think that's really it.
Yeah, it's nice when they do it. I mean, I just said I was like very surprised that my 3D printer now has an update where it just runs twice as fast. 3 years into its lifespan. Like, that's cool.
What was it? Like A Tale of Two Nights, that was what it was called, right? The Battle Royale with horse drifting. Like, didn't they release that and they said officially that we're not going to update the game, and then they updated a bunch because it's like, we actually love this so much, but then they actually stopped and the game died. It was a sad time. But like, yeah, it's like they just added in way more shit that like they didn't have to and they didn't plan to, but they were like, no, we gotta.
But Titanfall getting an update out of fucking nowhere.
True.
Speaking of updates.
You twat!
Like they're adding
I was going for the past. You break.
Like this week's game was fucking Rocket Arena.
Boost, no, it's on the Rainbow boost, rainbow boost, rainbow boost.
Oh come on! I fucked over Mario and didn't even get in first place.
You got Daytona.
I hate crumbs. Oh
Get
no,
hit by that Daytona.
Yeah, cramps are never a good time. I usually get them when I'm like yawning, and then like the underside of my jaw is just an ag.
But yeah, I'm still fixated on Pseudo Regalia, and I've just been looking at stuff related to it and been doing stuff in relation to it. Mainly just planning on doing a VR chat avatar of the main character.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, this map has changed. I forgot. Oh, you had invincibility frames. That's why I didn't hit you.
Why are you hitting me?
Because we're in a race.
Yeah. You don't see fucking Usain Bolt shooting with a 9mm at people.
I mean,
why not?
Fair, but it would make the sport more interesting.
I mean, he's not wrong. It will
the
be more
problem is,
interesting.
if you go to a race with a gun, I think they will just run faster.
True, but I overtook you. But that's to be fair, because you ran so fast, you ran off the cliff.
Yeah.
But I'm running after you.
All over the track. Let's see some control.
Yeah, there was no way I was gonna avoid that, and now I'm going in the pit. Bye.
Bye.
I perished.
I missed.
God, my brain wants to just do the trick thing on the rails, but then I remember, oh wait, pressing the drift button on the rails makes me jump off of them.
Just got a timer.
I missed Diacro.
Oh, I almost bumped myself into that.
Run.
Yes!
What do I to the side?
It's over. It's over.
It's over.
It's ogre. I'm gonna kill that man. I missed him.
Damn
We both
bomb.
missed. We
That
both
was a
missed
leg
running
one though,
over
probably
the
because
bad
of yesterday's
guy.
leg day. Yesterday was leg day? I missed it.
Aim for the center, Festive. Aim for the. Okay, you missed him.
We're screwed up.
We let the bad guy win. He's still
it.
alive.
No way! I can't believe this.
No way. I can't believe.
We are terrible at this platformer protagonist business. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Oh god.
We should retire.
Yeah.
I will say, I think overall I do prefer the other acro system, but that's mostly because Omega Rainbow Road exists.
Yeah. Oh wait, why did they vote? Why did they vote this one? Why I was asleep.
I'm gonna screw
Well-
with dog. Nah, never mind. That wouldn't work very well here.
I mean, you just have to play normally, and you inevitably screw people over because this is an ice map where it's like fucking torturous. Ow.
I deserve that.
Ooh. Never before has a circle been so painful. Ah! Who's excited for the Yik update, which is apparently coming out soon, like in a month or two?
The what update?
Speaking of
I
indie
com-
game updates,
Why did you remind me?
Wait, what game?
Y2K, the postmodern RPG, is getting the 1.5 update.
Oh,
Why did you have to remind me that game exists?
I mean, I respect that they're trying to fix it, and like they've made drastic changes to like everything. Like the combat system's been completely redone. The like.
I mean, on one hand, fair, but on the other hand, still.
no, I'm screwed.
I was too slow on the shield.
Funny.
No,
The most painful
that was
setting.
mine. Oh god damn it!
It's mine.
I had two
Can't have mine.
flawless slots.
How's it going? No, wait, no.
But I'm curious how the update will actually turn out, because apparently it's going to be adding in a lot of story content and tweaking and fixing a lot of it. Like completely redoing scenes and stuff like that. I think it's just they need to do the voice acting.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't full curious like at all. I am a bit curious.
They do have a DC Douglas playing the Golden Alpaca, and if you don't know who that is, he's the voice actor of Albert Wesker in Resident Evil 5.
I see.
Sorry, I'm just visualizing Wesker saying I'm yeeting out Chris.
Well, like, the thing is, they've completely changed the character of the Golden Alpaca, so instead of it being a literal Golden Alpaca, it's, like, more anthro, and, like, he has a giant
I'm aware of that
yeah.
change. And I don't know if I like that change more or less.
Well, like, the thing is, if it was on its own, like, the thing is, it's like, he's been added throughout the entire game, so now there's more context to why a fucking Golden Alpaca suddenly shows up for one scene. So apparently he just appears through the entire game now. And like, yeah, they've completely revamped the story from what I've seen of what they've added. It's like weird. Like Michael now is like apparently has a system where if all the other party or if all the party members with him are blind, he pulls out a special gun that is like a unique attack that only happens when no one can see him on the team. And I'm just like, what? It's kind of neat, but like, how does that gonna actually work? And apparently he has abilities where he uses his camera to blind his teammates so he can pull out the gun.
The blind.
So what?
gun.
Yeah. So you would just purposely blind your own team just to do
You
that?
purposely blind your own team so you can pull out a gun and shoot the enemy.
Why? What sense does that make?
Well, like, so apparently certain types of enemies can only be properly killed with certain damage types, and I think it's like, so there's one character that guaranteed does it, and then an alternative if you don't have that character would be Michael, because his gun counts as one. So it's like, so I guess it's like if you're fighting certain types of enemies and you don't want to use the particular character, you have an alternative that's like more gimmicky.
But then you have to blind your whole team.
Oh wow, we got the same one again. Oh wait. Yeah, just okay, phew.
Oh god. Yes.
Oh, the mini version. The mini version's not as good though. It's kind of meh.
Why is it a mini version?
Because instead of going underwater, we get launched back, and then we just go around to the starting line. It becomes a micro stage that's just a circle with like the 1 turn difference. Oh my god, that actually hit me. I thought I was going in the water. Honestly impressive. No! Didn't even have a chance.
Hey, wait a minute.
Ooh. Oh god, why is the map so dark all of a sudden? I don't remember this. I can't see. What? I can't see.
I can see the gates, at least.
Oh, I couldn't see the wall, so I hit it and got blown up. F.
I don't know who's first, but hope you enjoy.
No comment. Yes. Don't target me, guys. Don't worry about it. I said, don't target me. I see that crosshair.
You think I know where to shoot this thing? You're very mistaken, I'm sorry.
Do you think I know where is everything?
God.
Hey, it's only been 2 hours. I don't know why I felt way more.
Honestly, I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, man, this... We've been playing for a while. I looked down like, oh. Oh.
Oh, good one.
Oh.
I've been
There we go.
super sleepy lately.
Fair. I mean, for what it sounds like in the heat you've been dealing with, I probably wouldn't be able to physically sleep. I'd probably have died of sleep exhaustion. So,
I mean, I just turned the AC
Fair.
to maximum and then...
Okay, yeah, you have AC, fair enough.
Even with the AC, it's tough though.
Yeah.
Why is it so hot in there?
I don't fucking know. It's fucking like... It's almost October, what the fuck?
I know, right? It's insane.
It got like pretty cool over here recently. Actually, kind of cold, but apparently it's gonna heat up again next week. So I think it was like there's probably just a wind that brought cold air for a week, and now it's gonna be hot again.
Have fun.
I'm so proud.
Damn it.
That one almost hit me when I jumped over Ash. I think I just had just about enough height that it didn't hit me. Damn.
That did
Ow.
hit Ash.
No way.
Oh god, I keep forgetting. I need to
I
organize
love all
when to
the
do
how you were like
fucking...
were saying, oh wait, and then your volume cut off immediately as you fell into the hole.
I just remembered I need to fucking organize a day for Dokapon Kingdom, because I have some...
Oh no.
You found people?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Holy
sorry
hell.
for them.
Yeah.
So we need to pick a day for the four of us to do it, and then yeah. The funny thing is, it's like in that like server we're all in, playing rock paper scissors has kind of become a thing. So it seems very fitting that we play rock paper scissors Mario Party. That lasts a 30-hour campaign.
Good luck for that, honestly.
Alright, I'm gonna rejoin the server because I'm getting a lot of lag spikes.
Okay.
Alright, then.
I'm just very excited for it.
I can understand that. You get to, I love being mean to my friends.
I know I'm gonna be the one that's probably gonna be bullied the most, but then the plus side is I get to become the demon and I get to bully everybody back.
Oh, the dark
Oh,
thing.
Yeah, the Darkling, that was it.
We love a bit of
Just
game
one thing
motivated
about
bullying.
If somehow someone defeats you while you're the Darkling, they can steal the Darkling stuff, and that remains.
Oh,
So
fuck.
if they defeat you while you're the Darkling, you just made them more OP.
Oh god.
So
Well,
I guess
that's a
like in every
terrifying
tabletop game, the
prospect.
secret is to fall behind on purpose.
Well, you see, the way it works as a catch-up mechanic is you fuck everybody else over so much it gives you a chance to catch up. Like, you don't really overtake by doing it. You just kind of try and level the playing field a little bit. It's just that, like, because of the nature of the game, if you got bullied, you'd have no chance of catching up unless they added a mechanic like that. And it is 30 hours, so it's kind of a bit insane if they didn't have that as an option. Though technically you could play it longer than 30 hours, because they have an option that you can play it, that you can play endlessly for however many weeks you input. And you could just make it a never-ending game. Just 999 weeks of, like, for the game.
Dear God, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Don't worry, I guess people are used to playing Monopoly.
I invested much time in it.
I mean, true.
Oh god, fucking Monopoly. I never liked Monopoly. I was always like, let's play Monopoly. I'm like, fuck no, that shit's boring and annoying. Like, now Lords of Waterdeep, that's a game.
I can say that I actually played Monopoly with the real rules, and the only reason I can say that is because I played the online version once. Well, not the online, but like me and like friends played on like a tablet. Played at like the proper game.
I fucking messed up because that shortcut
That
jump
doesn't be
always
backwards.
fucks me up.
Why?
Because it shows you the boost sign going right, so you turn right, and then you remember, oh wait, no, it just goes straight, and then you just get stuck, and then you lose the race when you should have won. God
One of those sent me backwards.
The funky music reminded me.
that Cyberpunk
Ah.
exists.
Yeah, actually, that was
Well,
your score hunting one.
It was going alright. Oh, but it reminded me. Ash, I believe you at some point asked about modding the game and doing like audio syncing or whatever, like visuals to like the music or whatever. I don't know if you can do that to the actual environment. However, with
I mean,
the
I don't even have
character
the game,
replacements,
so
yeah, but you did ask about it. You can't.
Yeah.
I don't believe you can do that with the environment. However, the custom characters stuff you can do. You are allowed to use your own shader if you want.
What do you mean you're allowed? It's a fucking single player game. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
That's not what I didn't mean it that way, but you are able to use your your own shaders if you want. So
Yeah,
could probably do that with your own character.
Hey, wouldn't I just put custom logic in the character controller anyway? Why would I need a shadow?
I'm just thinking. It's just that my VR chat brain just thinks of like, because in VR chat I know people do like audio responsive things with like.
Okay, but
shaders.
actually you have different constraints.
I don't know. It's just the only thing I could think of. That's what I thought of.
I am absolutely devastated at a horrific realization.
Well,
What did you realize?
My server rank has been reset.
No!
I am now like
You're
third
poor like
on the
us.
server rank when I was at like over 2k. And now I have like a measly 130. I've lost my golden star. I am a plebeian. Is this because I reset my PC, or is it just that the server finally reset mine for no reason?
The king has officially fallen.
It might be because you reset your PC.
God damn it, another reason to hate that goddamn
It's
hacker.
either that or the fact that it's been too fucking long since we played Kart.
Maybe.
The
Yeah,
servers
like,
had to
I'm at 125
Good luck.
when I was at
Going back.
2000.
Rest in peace, your rank.
yeah, but I don't know. That's just the first thing I thought of when you mentioned that stuff, and I realized you could just use whatever shader you want, from what I can tell. Like just tie like emissions on the model to like music or whatever with a shader or something.
I didn't pick up an item. No.
Again, I'm not the most technically savvy. Like most of the stuff I only know like very little, just so I could do VR chat stuff and that sort of thing.
I mean, I assume if I can just like mod it with like Unity tools, I should just be able to do whatever the fuck I want. There's no like limitation, because you can just inject whatever you want.
That reminds me, I still need to fucking stream like Here Comes Nico after I mod myself into the game.
I still like to play that
Here
game.
comes Seinfeld.
I just feel like I could actually pull it off as a thing where I'm like, I need to do it. Because it's just, like, it seems doable, especially with
If
the
you can
art
do it, you
style.
have to do it. By law.
Don't give me more
I mean, I looked
reasons
up
to do
how
it.
to do it.
You would
It
do
is
it if
just
it's
like,
illegal.
well, not if it's legal, but
You're all over the track. Let's see some control.
mostly the thing is impossible. It is very possible because like it even has like a mod organizer or whatever. You just have to like, I guess, draw all the frames. I guess it depends on how many frames there are, but I think the main issue will be replicating the art style, though. That's where it's gonna be the struggle.
You literally adopted like the Homestuck hairstyle within one night. What are you talking about?
I still feel like I have a ways to go before I've actually properly gotten it down.
I think you got it down more than Homestuck's.
Well, with the Homestuck sprites, like, yeah. But when it comes to, like, the, I guess you'd say, like, the hero mode stuff, especially because I was particularly aiming to try and do, like, the art style of Vast Error, which the art of that is just fucking gorgeous, and I need to start reading it, because, holy fuck, the art's so good. But yeah, it's like, I don't think I'm like, I don't think I've gotten like the proper drawing stuff in the style down yet. I still have a ways to go. But Yeah. To be fair, it's partly more of like of a proportions kind of issue, rather than like the, I guess, replicating the style.
No one's ever really.
To be fair though, the thing with like doing the Here Comes Nico styles, I have to figure out what like type of brush they used in the digital software, line thickness, stuff like that. When it comes to the Homestuck style, you just need a pen that draws in pixels. Job done.
By the way, I got the Homestuck one.
No doubt.
You wanna hear it? Get close.
Get close to me.
I'm trying. Festive isn't helping.
I'm actually curious to what the actual Homestuck horn is now, because I don't remember there being one.
Oh, fuck.
No one's ever
Oh, I
really
fell off. Now I gotta catch up with you. Oh no!
Damn. Okay,
I'm waiting for that
No
horn.
one's ever really.
That's not Homestuck, that's Red Letter Media.
but that's pretty much Homestuck.
I mean, you're not wrong, but...
But you're not right either.
You know I'm right.
There we go. No. No one's ever really... I realize I never moved my mic closer to my fucking mouth this entire stream. God damn it. I probably had, like, inadequate audio quality this entire time and been completely unaware.
Oh!
No!
Be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I even hit my own rocket. Gotta keep up with practicing? Indeed I do. Also, when I move my mic closer, I blocked out my iPhone like an absolute dumbass. Reset this, just be on the safe side.
Minus, how dare you? This is the best special stage. Which is to say, every
No.
special stage fucking sucks. And this one is the only one that could be salvaged.
I might do some practicing, but I feel like I need to work on some of my own stuff.
Heyo.
If that was the only one who could be savage,
It's not gonna be as good though.
No.
It's not gonna be as
Playable.
good.
I know, it doesn't have the good acro, but hey.
Okay, had a stupid idea.
Oh, are you doing Chow? Because that would be terrifying on this map, probably.
Yeah. Ah, my game just crashed.
Yeah,
Oh, mine
same.
too.
Mine too.
Okay, I am forcing the level back in
Fair.
as soon as
I'll
I
just
can get
restart
back
the
in.
game because last time
the
it didn't
server
even
crashed.
kick me
I don't
back
know
to the
why.
menu. Quality. Quality.
We can put
Okay, I'll wait for you guys to come back in.
Oh wait.
Kart.nebula Cafe.
God, I'm still
We'll do
waiting
this
on
one map
people
just
to...
to get people back.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on people to do, like, actual level stuff with Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
They just
that's
added
the
all
thing.
of the like Thug 2 levels.
Yeah, probably porting the
this
Jet
ju-
Set Radio 1 level.
Just, yeah, just Jet Set Radio stuff, like, other skating games. Honestly, Sonic levels as well.
I don't know if Sonic level will be good though. Is that too linear?
I mean, yeah, it would be linear, but at the same times, I feel like it could work.
I mean, I guess it's like a fucking obstacle course as opposed to like kind of an
Yes.
open world thing.
Yeah, it's an obstacle course, and you know the you can have the rails actually work. I'm just imagining Rail Canyon in Bomber Cyberpunk now.
I mean, I just feel like it'd be very boring, wouldn't it? Because like it's a lot of just running straight ahead and then the odd rail.
I don't know.
3 levels? They're a bit more open-ended.
I am just thinking now of Sonic Forces though, where it's like the desert hill zone being a literal like 10-second straight line, and then it's over. And it was like
I'd like to pretend that game doesn't exist. Thank you very much.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was
I
bad.
had like
To me,
kind of like
it
a
is
guilty
one of the
pleasure.
worst, mainly because it's so much nothing.
Wait,
Like,
so...
I would have actively wanted a game that was worse, because that would have been more entertaining.
I wish they kept around the custom character thing though.
True.
Like,
Yeah,
player
that was cool.
character.
True.
Like I had so much potential that kind of felt like underutilized. It's kind of like fucking, because even like the setting, because that's kind of the setting they've been using for the IDW comics, and I hear they're very good, and like I feel like I prefer Sonic when he's actually in a world of other people that are like Sonic, and then like anthropomorphic characters. It just gets a bit weird when he's in like the real world talking to the president of the United States of America.
Again, I'll stand firm by this. The main issue is just the writers sucked around colors so forces.
Yeah. Good thing they changed it, right?
To remind you all, the writers for that period of time were people who worked on things like Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah, that explains a
I
lot.
like the
That's
writing
all.
from that
Yeah.
though. Colors are good writing.
Yeah, but it's very different tone. It's like if you make a Berserk anime and you had the
Yeah,
like
but holy
producer
shit,
and like director be people that made slice of life animes. And
Yeah, but compared to like the writing of fucking Unleashed,
I cannot agree with that statement in any way, shape, or form. I'm sorry.
man.
The reason I was saying that was I was just making the joke that they literally did that. Like Berserk, the CGI anime was like done by a slice of life guy. Berserk.
How the fucking
So,
you
like-
like the fucking Sonic Unleashed plot? It's the most edgy bullshit.
Edgy? What are you on about?
Have you seen Shadow the Hedgehog?
Not even that. A story of Unleashed it's not edgy at all, if you ask me.
Don't
Yeah,
they
it is
go out
not
for like
edgy.
ice cream or something?
Exactly. What are you on about?
Well, Sonic becomes this big furry guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I don't know. It's like the same little
Holistically, it is
bullshit.
just like every
It's
other
Sonic
Sonic
2006
game.
level lore, but without fucking the bullshit, like without human kissing.
At least the
significantly better.
humans look cartoony in that game, as opposed to them all just trying to look realistic. It's like, what?
Also that, yeah.
Yeah, at least it's not like in Final
Like, at
Fantasy.
least, like, I think, like, the biggest thing that Colors did is, like, it doesn't take itself seriously. It's like, that's, like, the boom thing.
My problem with it is that, yeah, it doesn't take itself seriously, but
I
it
wouldn't
isn't
take itself seriously.
fun
It's
to
a
watch
fucking-
either.
It's a fucking hedgehog! A
And
blue
it's
hedgehog
still,
that goes
it,
fast and a wacky evil doctor. How can you take that seriously?
that's not my point. My point is, it's bad, even if serious or not.
It's great.
I cannot agree. I literally cringe at all of the Sonic Colors stuff. Not because it's not serious, just because it's just bad. Period.
Are you talking about the TV show, or are you talking about the actual game?
Sonic Colors, the game.
There's the
I meant like Sonic.
Sonic
Boom. Oh, I
Boom-
know. Yeah, you were talking about
Sonic
Sonic
Boom
Colors. I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about
Sonic
Boom.
Boom.
Sorry.
Sonic Boom is its own thing, and it's actually has writers on it.
yeah for why it is Sonic
I
Boom
don't
is
get
good.
it because, like, if you want good writing, you fucking read the comics. The comics are good.
I
We
don't
can
want
agree on
good
that.
writing. I just want writing that isn't bad. There's a difference.
I don't know what to tell you. The writing for Colors is great.
See, this is in my opinion a situation that is art is a subjective medium.
I mean,
So
it
it's
is.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're not getting any agreements on this.
Which I feel like a lot of people don't seem to understand. where you have it where it's
Yeah.
like I don't like this thing, and then people have a hissy fit. Like, because I've had that happen.
Yeah, having a
and
hissy
it's like,
fit about it is stupid.
how dare you not like the thing I like? It is masterfully written.
Ah,
I'm, like,
yes,
I'm
that
sorry,
one.
I just don't get Evangelion. I'm sorry, Jesus.
I'm just
this
thinking
is-
about this. I'm thinking about this video I saw where it's like Necroark writing to someone, I think you're delusional and you deserve to be put down like a dog. What the hell? I just said I thought One Piece was mid.
I gotta say, this is a new map, I assume, and it is fucking gorgeous.
Yes, this is from the new pack.
It's like, even like the cobwebs we drove over, those are like fully 3D cobwebs. That's not like a flat texture. What the fuck? How did they do that in the Doom engine?
Well, nothing's really 3D in this game.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's just impressive that like it looks like that when it like defies the
Doom.
logic of
Yeah,
the
as
game
I said,
engine.
this pack has universal acclaim in the main world. Literally, the reason I learned of it is because in the Hitbox Dimension Discord they were praising it, which they never fucking talk about SRB2K in that Discord, which is weird because that's a big part from where the community comes. And like they brought it up, and like, wow, I actually have to check this out if people.
Oh, I was going too fast. I didn't see the mine. I also didn't pick up any items like a fool.
You don't say the truth to people in extreme denial. I mean,
It's like, because like I know there's a lot of people that apparently like Ruby. I don't agree with them, but like I'm not gonna tell them they're wrong for liking it. I don't like it.
No!
Ow.
benevolent level creator! What the fuck? There was I was clearly going out of the level and into void, and they just put an invisible wall and saved me.
And
What
in a
the
blast
fuck?
because I pictured myself again.
The thing is, you don't tell the truth to people in extreme denial. I guess fair in a sense, but One Piece is mid. I mean, for like those like types of long-running anime, like shonen or whatever you call them, I'd say like One Piece is probably the best that I've seen.
I was
And,
only
like-
just like I was only quoting like a meme video I saw. I have honestly no clue.
Oh no,
but-
Zell said it. Like,
yeah, I know.
Wait.
I'm,
no.
Why is no in it though?
I'm
I
disappointed
just took
it
that
doesn't
as
have
Zell
different
agreeing
music,
with the
but I guess it's
statement,
a
so
vanilla
I was
level.
just saying that, like, because like I remember hearing a lot of people saying that like My Hero Academia was like taking like One Piece off of the pedestal or whatever, and it was like the best shonen of all time, and it like had no filler and was really good. And now I just hear about how it's kind of meh, and then it has filler.
People take
well,
care-
maybe not the filler bit, but I just heard like the writing kind of just went downhill.
People saying that My Hero Academia is better than One Piece. Meanwhile, just me watching the Battle of Mid.
I
will
mean,
never
One Piece
understand
seems to be
anime
the
fun.
best written and planned that I've seen, because the creator has a clear idea of the ending and then works based off of it. Meanwhile, you have Naruto, where the story about natural talent is beaten by hard work and determination, where the main character turns out to be a reincarnation of Ninja Jesus. It's like, yeah,
Mean Jesus.
yeah, it was totally hard work that got you there. It's like, how did you master all these techniques? Oh, I got a unique fucking ninjutsu that I stole and wasn't meant to have. And it allows me to train for like 10 years in the span of like 10 minutes. And only I can do it. Because no one else is allowed the forbidden jutsu. Like...
I mean, that's my problem with both My Hero Academia and Hunter x Hunter. Like, I said it multiple times. I thought those shows were all about things like that,
I win.
and then they just became fucking
Nice.
superhero magical, and like, okay.
My Hero Academia apparently fell off. Yeah, like that's what I just keep hearing. Oda's world building and character interactions are good. As far as the writing wise, it's the shonen. It's as good as it needs to be. Yeah, I think that's pretty much where I heard, because most of the compliments I hear about the writing is like how good the characters are like portrayed, and like they do a lot of very good foreshadowing for stuff that could happen hundreds of episodes later. I think Oda kind of had an advantage because he wrote One Piece to only last 5 years, I think it was. But then, after how successful it was, he was allowed to write more. So he kind of just expanded it out. So a lot of the stuff in like the early arcs is still like vitally important to the end game, which I feel like is like completely irrelevant in any other shonen anime.
I am fucking up. I'm not used to this anymore.
Like I remember I used to watch like Fairy Tail and enjoyed it, but it's kind of a case of like you could start watching it episode like 300 and you'd be able to like catch up and like you wouldn't have to worry about having missed anything. It's like, yeah, there was this one time we went into an alternate universe and we brought a bunch of like an entire race of cat people back with us, but like, you know, don't worry about it. It's like that never gets really brought up again. There's just cat people.
It's just cat people. Who cares about that?
Like, all these shows do have foreshadowing, but it's just a case of, like, it gets to a point, or they, like, blow the load, and then they have nothing to foreshadow anymore, because it keeps going, even though that was meant to be the ending. Meanwhile, Oda's like, yeah, I'm in the final arc right now, I'm not gonna write any more One Piece after this. Because, like, what was it? It's like, Luffy got, like, Gear 5 now or whatever, where he, like, transforms a bit into some kind of god entity or something. But, like, that was foreshadowed all the way back, like, within, like, the first 100 episodes or something. But then, because it was changed from being 5 years to, like, however many long it's been now, like, 20, it's like, it's only now getting paid off. So instead of it being kind of like everyone kind of jumps an ability, it's like a slow burn instead. So it's like you're getting to the same place. It's just a lot more developed and like a lot more focused on the world building. But
I see that. No.
I fucked it.
No.
You know what? Thank you.
Kaboom.
Hunter x Hunter also has the same pitfall as Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know. I never had or seen Yu Yu Hakusho. But honestly, my problem was that the first part is all about like this fucking team of losers who still manage to pull through without being superheroes. And then the fucking guy goes like, "Oh, I will only use my powers when it like makes more sense for the narrative. Therefore, I have the strongest power." Like, okay, cool. Go fuck yourself. I don't care.
Togashi is a good writer, but he likes the superpower tournaments and stuff too much, so he always undermines himself. I assume that's the guy that does My Hero Academia?
No, Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, Hunter x Hunter, okay.
Is it? That's Togashi, right? Pretty sure. There's the fucking meme with all...
I do remember hearing a lot of complaints about the sex appeal in My Hero Academia, because all the characters are underage, but he keeps drawing, like, female characters and, like, revealing, like, superhero costumes. I think there was even one, like, case that I saw people complaining about, where it was, like, there was, like, a fan submission thing where people could submit their designs, and the winning design he made way more skimpy when he brought it into the, like, manga. Which is a bit weird. I'm like, the easy solution here is you could have had it that everyone just started at the age of 18 to go to the superhero academy, but I guess it's meant to be like the high school setting, so.
I love that fucking, like, you know, Jotaro Kujo is like 17 or 16, I forgot.
Oh yeah.
And like, yeah, but like the school setting is only brought in like one episode.
It's only like, yeah, the very first episode. After that, it's
No more high school.
you just kind of forget.
I mean, that's better than like High Guardian Spice, am I right?
Everything is. That's not a high bar.
Can we just not bring that show up like at all? There's no point. There's no point in even. There's no point even discussing it in any sense.
I feel like that's a very flawed way of thinking, because I feel like I almost need to actually watch the show at some stage, even if it's just as a case study for pitfalls to avoid if I do my own writing.
I mean,
it's the same reason why I really enjoy watching RWBY, because I learn a lot about, okay, so they really fucked up here, why? And it's like, okay, they didn't, like, they did this, and that, and it's like, okay, so, like, because it's kind of like, with RWBY, I feel like I learned a lot about how flawed just purely going for the rule of cool is. You need to do it with intent, even if it is just to be cool. You can't just, like, willy-nilly do whatever the hell you want. It's like, there needs to be still some kind of restriction. And restrictions breed creativity, so it's kind of like, but it's like, makes it harder to write, but at least, you know, you end up with a better product at the end. Also, just make your main protagonist the main protagonist, and not some side character that's voiced by the lead writer, or one of the lead writers.
No, I messed up.
Yeah, fucking do Rick and Morty, where the lead writer does Rick and Morty.
I mean, fair. Well, I mean, self-insertion's a very big thing, but it's a case of, like, there's self-insertion done well, and then there's self-insertion done terribly. Because, like, if self-insertion is done well, you don't care. You just shrug it off when you find out. When it's done badly, it goes down very badly.
I like it in Rick and Morty, because if you know, like, the roots of Rick and Morty, it makes sense.
Yeah. Enfield, no, we don't go there. I assume that was about High Guardian, but...
Yeah.
I don't like My Hero Academia, but to be fair, he addressed that in Universe, and two of the sexy lady heroes talk about the different outfit choices in a news interview. I need the context for that, but, like, I just saw all the complaints on Tumblr and shit back in the day. I don't really have much interest in the show, so I, like, never watched it. So, like, I just hear things. So, like, I could be completely wrong about every statement I make.
The show, look, the first, like, seasons was, like, really... It like...
I heard it was very good early on, but...
Yeah, the problem with My Hero Academia is that it starts building up this, like, character of Deku as, like, the superhero who's, like, all-powerful, but also can't really do anything. And then they just make him
I remember
a
hearing
normalized
about that.
superhero like everyone else, and it just becomes your normalized shonen.
That reminds me of something Yahtzee Crowshore talked about on Let's Drown Out, the old series he did with a friend of his where he just played games and chatted. Where it was like, it's like the issue of a lot of, like, animes that kind of have a subversion kind of deal going on. Because he read a manga where basically it was a slice of life like manga. But the twist was that the main female character was a puppet, and there was just a giant man in the sky puppeting her. And it was really weird and, like, interesting. But then the issue is with all the shows, like, all the series like that, is that eventually it just becomes the thing it's parodying. So, like, after a certain amount of issues, it's just no one even cares. Like, it's not even a big deal that there's a puppet. It's just a normal slice of life anime. There just happens to be puppet strings.
Well, yeah, it's like I feel like if you have an idea like that, bring it to its end and then close it. Like,
like that was the main thing he said. One Punch Man had the same issue.
Yeah, One Punch Man was done after one episode for me. Like, the full first season is useless.
Because, like, eventually what One Punch Man turns into is Saitama is never there. You have all of the plot and story happens, and then when you get all of the exposition done, Saitama comes in and one-shot punches the bad guy. And then scene. So, like, the main character has to be pushed more and more to the side so it can be a normal superhero manga.
Man, I have to rewatch Madoka Magica. And I think that does it perfectly. Madoka never fucking becomes a witch! In the entire fucking series. It's
Wait,
she not like
seriously?
yeah. Have you not watched it?
No, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, no, it's-
Well, then that's a big spoiler.
yeah. Well, I expected everyone to have watched it by now. With the new movie coming out, I have to rewatch it because I haven't watched Rebellion yet. But yeah, like the opening of the show is like she in like cute outfit, and the first episode she gets denied becoming a witch, and then also in the second, etc., etc. And meanwhile, you unravel all the plot. It's like a big subversion of like magical girl show.
I thought she did become a witch because they all had the magical girl outfits, or...
No, well, well, if you haven't watched it, I don't want to spoil it, but
We are kind of spoiling it right now.
yeah.
To be fair.
I don't know if I'll watch it, I might, but it's like, I
You
don't think
should,
it's
it's
like
a
something
great
I'd be
show,
in the mood to watch.
Like, Genu Robuchi gets shit and gets praised, and Madoka Magica is one of the reasons he gets praised.
Yeah. I remember there was some like mecha anime that he did the first episode of, and you can clearly tell it was done by him. But then the issue is that after he left after
yeah,
doing the
I'll
first
do that,
episode, a bunch of and then a bunch of people had to come in and try and like
What the hell am I?
emulate him and do the rest of the show.
He made the Godzilla movie trilogy on Netflix, and it's great. I don't know why that's like mixed reception. I mean, I know why, because people want the fucking Monsterverse bullshit, and they have no.
I'm
taste,
basically out of the
but-
race, by the way. Because can anyone tell me exactly what I am?
Hmm?
Can anyone tell me exactly what I am? There. Apparently, if you touch the thing besides the throne, you get transported somewhere, and I don't know if you can get out of there.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Weird.
You can try it if you want.
Damn it! I tried.
Wow, you had a thing. God damn.
But yeah, Madoka, watch it. It's exactly what I think a show that tries to be subservient needs to be. Like the writing is just perfect.
Fair.
Oh, yeah, perfect is a strong word. It's perfect for what it tries to do.
Also remember,
I'm
as
going
long
for
as
one
you don't
more.
just
And then also,
fully
you
add
know,
a metaphor for suicide
Evangelion
and then make
exists.
it sound positive, you'll always be better than RT.
sounds kinda
Oh
edgy, I
god,
like
I
it.
forgot about that.
The third episode of Madoka Magica is pretty infamous.
I thought when I first watching Madoka Magica that I was in it for a cute magical girl anime. I was wrong.
Oh!
Reminds me of the time Cyan sat me down to watch what I assumed was feel-good animes, and they turned into pretty heavy animes. She'd done this twice. Was one of them Clan Ad? Because I know that's the big one for that, where it's really happy. Then it hits you like a truck. Then it gets a bit happy again, and then it hits you with the double truck.
Ganero Butch is just it. I love the guy. He made one of the most infamous and popular hentai VNs around. Osaya no Uta.
Damn.
Okay.
And basically, imagine a love story, but you're kinda in love with a Lovecraftian horror. That's as much as I know. I haven't played it, so I don't actually know how it goes down. But apparently, it's like it has all the warning tags you could expect.
Dear God.
It's like the tags on the Vienna are enough to put me at uneasy and not want to play it. But also, I kind of want to play it because, you know, a horror VN that's also just porn. What the fuck?
That sounds like
written
nothing.
by
I don't
the
know
guy
whether
that
to be
made Madoka
terrified or
Magica.
aroused.
That sounds
Be
like
both.
the weirdest
Oh,
fucking
God.
twist.
No. I fell off. Yeah, just have to go the fucking loser way then.
Can I not get the problem again? Madoka literally defined the 3-episode rule. Did it? Yeah, I mean, what makes sense.
What's the 3-episode rule?
That you have to at least watch 3 episodes, I think, before, you know, making a
Oh,
judgment.
okay. Yeah, I
thought-
remember
yeah.
really enjoying the anime, like a certain scientific railgun, but the issue was that it only got good halfway through the season, and then it was amazing
Yeah,
in the
like,
second season.
The reason I know the
And it's
3 episode rule is because I've been told that like Steins Gate doesn't like follow it. Like you cannot tell the Steins Gate is good after 3 episodes, which is completely stupid to me because you can tell Steins Gate is a good anime after the first episode. Like if you don't,
I think
if
it's
you
like personal taste, because isn't it like the first half of it's like slice of lifey, and then the second half it goes all fucking crazy like conspiracy shit?
It gets heavy kind of gradually. At the out
okay.
point, it gets like super heavy all of a sudden, but by that time, it's definitely not. Just done. Actually, no. Wait, what the fuck? The first episode literally ends. The fucking satellite crashes into a building. So, like, I don't know, man. Like a character gets killed in the first episode.
It actually reminds me that I actually never got around to watching it, despite seeing only one clip from the show that immediately sold me, and yet I never got around to it.
Steins Gate is good.
And it was just the scene where he's talking to a guy, and he's just like, "I am mad scientist. It's so cool, son of a bitch." And I'm just like, that just lives rent free in my head ever since I've seen it.
Steins Gate is good.
I'll be heading out now.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
later.
Bye.
Well, yeah, I feel like if you can't tell that Steins Gate is the anime for you after the first episode, you can already drop it. It's probably not gonna get better after the second and third episode. So people that go like, no, you have to wait until you get like halfway through, I'm like, stupid, like, what the fuck, man? Because they go like, oh, it's too slow. Yeah. Not every anime is so fucking fast, you know?
Promise Neverland and Land of the Lustrious. I've heard of both of those, but I haven't seen them myself. Land of the Lustrious, that's the one with all the gems, right?
Yeah.
Also, holy fuck, this map looks gorgeous.
This is another one of the new one.
God damn, it's just gonna be all bangers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that Final Fantasy map was also one of them, right? The Sky one.
So if you notice on the thumbnail, it said CS. That's Chrono Shift.
Yeah.
It's the name of the pack.
God damn. Just gotta like immediately
And
pick anything that has that on it.
It has a fuck ton of custom logic, including custom items that only work in these maps.
God damn.
So we might encounter them.
I see we have the official Pride map as well.
Hell yeah.
Gotta have that rep finally.
Speaking of, it's
Isn't
will officially be a Genshin game map.
Isn't thank you?
Oh.
No, that's Terror and Resonance. That's by what?
Speaking of the Primate, it's officially being a Genshin came out as spy. You can see a flag on the side.
There's more flags on the other side. I don't know what the one with the circle in the middle is meant to represent. I don't think I've seen that pride flag before.
I've seen before, but I'm not fully sure.
Yeah, Madoka good, Steins Gate good. Go watch them. Madoka is short. It's 12 episodes.
Oh wow, I really should watch it then. It's not even long.
Steins is like 24, I think.
Yeah, that's like a typical anime season, kind of, that I expect.
All my favorite animes are 12 episodes. Tatami Galaxy is 12 episodes. Well, Steins isn't, but you know.
I mean, honestly fair, though I feel like Cat Tanagatari I remember really liking, but I don't think that counts because it's like every episode's like an hour, so it's kind of just 24 anyway.
No, I mean like 12 episodes like normal length. Like, I feel 12 episodes is like just enough to tell a story and not get lost. I don't mind when, like, if it's done well, I would like it to be longer, like the Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. Like, both seasons are just so good. I'm so glad that
I need to watch those because, like, I love, like, kind of military kind of stuff, but then in the cyberpunk setting, I'd be very interested. I didn't really get the original movie.
So standalone complex is like, it has a very different vibe on the movie. It's way more post-cyberpunk. So standalone complex is like a proper working society. Everyone, so in the original Ghost in the Shell, like you have like section 9 is like the special section with all the cool bodies. in standalone complex, it's a bit more normal for people to have cybernetic brains. It's like the normality. Like
Yeah.
it focuses more on like the society at large and like small police cases, with like generally an overarching plot that just develops over time. It's less about
remember-
like the philosophy and stuff, and more like how would a society work like that. Like there's a guy who
Yeah.
like kidnaps a sex doll and then sabotages the production of the sex doll because he wants to like he fall in love with the original, like with the model, and he doesn't want anyone else to have it. Things like that.
Fair. Yeah, like I remember actually really liking the fucking multiplayer FPS based off of standalone complex as well. Though I dropped that because it started getting a bit like pay to winny, and then like I was like,
Was it like a next-gen game?
These games.
What do you expect?
Yeah, but in the I played it in the beta when they didn't add any of that shit, and it was good. And then I played it on release, and then all that shit was added. So I'm like, oh.
I never
well.
tried it because I was like, oh, I see the Nexon name of that. I'm not touching this.
Yeah. It reminds me I really need to play Neo Tokyo, but I don't know if
should
there's
play
any
Neo
like
Tokyo.
active servers.
I mean,
I mean, if we can get enough people, we could just host a
We
server.
could
But then
get
how are we
enough
gonna
people,
like fill a
or-
lobby?
I have been told that I don't know if they do it anymore, but a couple of years ago, I've been told by someone I know that plays it that on Friday they have specific like it's like a Friday where they all meet up to play. It's like our Kart night, but for Neo Tokyo. And generally, they try to make it newbie friendly.
Fair enough.
You have to understand the community is so small that there is a literally Twitch account called Active Neo Tokyo Players. Where they do all the tournaments. And I love it because one of the recurrent team is called the winning team. They don't win, by the way. They're not the winning team most of the time. But I love that they were like, instead of calling themselves Liquid, they just call themselves the winning, like winning team.
I'm just thinking of that ancient fucking meme of Charlie Sheen just going winning.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like I think the only issue is just that it's Friday because it's when I have family game night though.
Yeah.
But I mean next week I'll be free Friday, so maybe I'll play it then if I remember.
I haven't really even opened the game. I did like buy the soundtrack though, because the soundtrack is a banger. Like I don't know how the fuck they found someone to make like that good music for them, but holy shit. It's like the music is like a mix of the soundtrack of the original Ghost in the Shell and some other sci-fi stuff. It's really good. I will say I really miss my like the friend plays Neo Tokyo, because he used to have a YouTube channel where he would do moto vlogs. But basically on his way, apparently there's a whole scene of like people on motorbikes that they have like a GoPro strapped to the helmet, and they just do like vlogs while on the road. You know, on
Fair
the way
enough.
to work or groceries.
I mean, people do that in like their cars, so
Yeah.
It makes sense.
But yeah, but there's like the moto vlogger scene, which, you know, absolute wild thing that's awesome. And he made it the funniest fucking vlogs. I love them so much. Because he would edit them too, to add like Neo Tokyo clips and stuff. Even though most of the time he talked about other stuff.
I think the thing about Neo Tokyo, though, that fucking annoyed me the most, though, is the fact that I saw the trailer for it back when it was, like, the original release of it, and I'm like, this is amazing, I need to play this so badly. And then I downloaded it and realized all the servers were dead. And then I just went,
Oh.
oh man. And then it's like years later, I found out that it had a fucking revival and re-release. And I'm
Hey,
like,
guys.
this is it, lads. This is. And then it was like I was years too late, so that it was already dead again.
I remember, man. I remember hearing it during its prime. The problem is, back in the day, if you wanted to play source mods, you needed to have a source game, and I didn't.
Also, isn't it there already?
Yeah, I had the whole suite. Like,
Yeah, I didn't.
we had like Half-Life 2 like near launch. We were fucking.
Isn't it time already?
My
Might be time.
dad's Steam account is like the year Steam was created.
For me with PSO2, yeah, it's that well. I mean, PSO2 is still playable though. I feel like PSO2 lives in this fucking. I hate it because it's like it's this limbo where no one will bother making a private server until it's playable. But also because Sega doesn't give a shit. It's basically stagnating. Because in a private server, you would probably get more recurring events. You would get easier access to premium items.
Yeah. What was it?
God damn it.
Yeah, it's
This
like
track is
another source mod game that I really wanted to play that I never got the chance to was like the Hidden Source.
I don't
That
know
would
that
be
one.
more. It's I guess you could say it was like the original asymmetrical like multiplayer game where it's like there's the one player who's like the villain and then the rest are like trying to like survive, but it's like instead of it being like a group of survivors against the monster, it's like it's a SWAT team trying to take down an invisible stalker with like a
Oh.
knife. So it's like you're basically this escaped like lab experiment in a broken straitjacket with a knife, like hopping around walls invisible, trying to like assassinate all of the players. And then it's like little mechanics, like you have an insta-kill attack, but the insta-kill attack destroys the bodies. And if you leave the body, you can eat it to get your health back.
I can see why I
So you
never
have to
heard
try
of
and.
this.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
But yeah, it's like it seemed really cool from what I've seen. But it's just like, you know, the main one for me though is always Trouble in Terrorist Town. But then it's like you'd think it would be the easiest, but then it's like no.
Hey, my favorite is the Stanley Parable.
Fair.
When the original came out, it hit me like a truck. Like
think I
it
remember
doesn't
playing it when the
doesn't really
original
stand the
came
test
out.
of time nowadays. Like
Yeah,
the
but then you
actual
have like
Stanley-
new one, like right?
well, I mean, there's the one from 2013, which is like the full version, and then now they made Ultra Deluxe, which is
Yeah.
basically
Well-
a sequel / remake.
Since we reached it already, I'm going.
Okay, later.
Okay, later.
I do love though how they spent so much time to replicate the like lighting of
Yes.
like the and feel of the Source engine and
I had
Unity.
no clue it was Unity. I had
Like,
to be
goddamn.
told. Because when I started playing, I was like, "Wow, this is just the Stanley Parable." Like it's exactly as I
It-
remember it.
Oh god, that actually reminds me. It still blows my mind that fucking Titanfall is in the Source engine.
Oh yeah.
Like, how the fuck is that the Source engine?
It's a very heavily modded one, but yes.
Yeah, it's just like, holy fuck. We have Half-Life to thank for Titanfall. Technically.
God damn it. Hell. Wow, that brought me so much back. What the fuck?
God, I feel like I kind of want to stream like Sven co-op again. And like actually do like a full playthrough of Half-Life 1. No! Damn. Disco Inferno. Oh.
And thinking about the PSO1 private server, you know, I don't think I like PSO1, at least from what I tried. I would like to try PSU though. And that one has a private server. So
I
maybe?
can't remember if Dragon's Dogma. Oh, I'm fucked. Okay, well you won.
See that, but I just tripped on a banana.
Yeah, I went fucking flying off into the stratosphere and died. I'm
Okay,
like,
fair
even if I
enough.
played perfectly, I can't catch up.
Oh, it's not the last lap.
Oh! How did we both think it was the last lap?
That's a good question.
Well, it's time for the redemption arc. It's like, I really need to see if like Dragon Dogma Online has a private server, but at the same time, it's like, would that be a game I'd need other people to actually properly do?
Yeah.
Because it's like, Dragon's Dogma with actual co-op sounds fucking amazing, but also it's like, it sucks that it never came from Japan, because I would have played that to death. Though to be fair, well, I would have died before I even like realized it was a thing. But still. Because it's like, I was like, oh, maybe when they make the sequel, I'll finally get to
Does
experience
Bangkok
that.
support
And
Black
it's like,
Mesa? No, they're two different engines. Black Mesa is Source Engine.
yeah,
Bangkok is
I
Gold
think
Source.
you mean does Synergy support Black Mesa, which I don't think it does. I doubt Gary's mod does either. I know Gary's mod now has a really good co-op mode people use to play through. Well, actually, no, they've been using. I've seen people using that to play through Half-Life 1, actually, not 2. Yeah, like Black Mesa is like fucking Source Engine. Sven Co-op is Gold Source. Synergy though is the one that uses Source Engine and is used to play Half-Life 2 and its episodes of co-op. But like the difference is with Sven Co-op, it's entirely free and you get the entirety of Half-Life 1 with it, because like fucking Valve were like, here you go, yeah, you can just have it. This mod is like what, 20 years old? Yeah, fucking we respect the hustle. Here you go. We given you the engine and you can just have the entirety of Half-Life 1 and for free in your game. But what was it? Synergy, on the other hand, it's like you have to own Half-Life 2 in order to play it. I do love Synergy though, because when I played it, it's like the driving sections, you'd run into the issue where there's like only one car. So they have it like the normal way where it's like, okay, the car will respawn every like 5 seconds or whatever, so every player gets their own. But then eventually they added in a fucking van. So you just load up all of the players into a fucking van to like fucking play through like the driving sections, and I love that. I just love the idea of just like loading up 6 players into a van to go fight the Combine. Oh god, I've just like probably lost all of the boost I got from that. Or not, I'm still going very fast. No! Oh, and I hit the oh, I'm fucked. I have no chance of catching up. I am deep in the grass now.
Yeah, that's what happened to me last lap.
Why did I commit to this? I'm still in the grass. Oh god, it's the last lap. Oh, this is just embarrassing. Oh Jesus. One fuck up from first place to like horrifically last.
How long are we going? One more?
Sure. Do you want to do Burning Bone then, or something else?
Ooh. Sure. Oh, speaking of Berserk.
Actually, is there any of the new maps that you might be interested in doing?
I don't know the names. Let's just do Burning.
Fair.
Burning Bone is not here?
Oh yeah, because it's probably in the other week rotation.
Oh, well, it's just so random then. Okay.
Probably should have done hell actually, but too late now. How many maps are in the new pack, by the way?
I have no clue actually.
Because I'm curious how many of them we've seen. We had the Final Fantasy map, we had
There's at least one more.
at least one more, so that'd be like 4 then? We did 2 other ones, right?
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, it was like the Beehive and the Doctors thing.
I'll tell you after this. I'll just load the page.
Ow!
Ben Mario is not around anymore, so I can show the Fire Emblem clip.
Oh god, oh yeah. I'm still curious about that.
I have to see if I can find it.
I do, just the topic of
Nice.
that just reminded me of, yeah, it's like, oh, I clicked the bullet there. Unintentionally, but I guess, like, it was all as planned as a result. No! I was gonna pass you that fucking egg box and then PJ fucking got me. Oh, I passed it to PJ! Oh, the clutch. The clutch egg box pass, goddamn. Oh. Damn.
Okay, let me look it up.
Ooh.
Okay, Chrono Shift as...
Okay, let's quick game so I don't end up in another race.
At least 6 tracks. Yeah, 6. Or 7 actually. I don't know if the count with the new one. Okay, let me close as well. It has Lovely Lab, Hero Race. Oh, Hero Race is like a remake of one of Vanilla.
Oh.
Rabbit, Pandemonium, Gnome Forest, and Chrono Shift. Chrono Shift, and now the new one, Tango's Ice Pass.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let me check for the clip. If I have it, it's probably...
Man, I like how when I go to the just chatting screen and I yawn, I'm just like, God, I have big chompers.
Shit, it's not in the one that I have downloaded. Okay, I'll check real quick if I can find it on his clip page. Check out the feature clip. Oh, he has so many clips on Twitch.
Oh,
Finding
what?
the good one is always...
I forgot to turn off that fucking Twitch thing.
What? What Twitch thing?
So you know the way I did my alerts with like the Twitch integrated ones or whatever, or the ones that are like Twitch can give you.
Oh, yeah.
So I have the default on, so it has everything on. So if
Found
an
it.
object gets thrown at me, it just says like X has redeemed Y, and then it's like a big flashy thing, and I'm like, God damn it!
Okay, I'll share screen so you can have like a live reaction.
Okay.
And then I have to share it on stream. I'll just share my browser, I guess.
Then can I full screen this? Be nice if I could. Okay, there we go.
Just the picture
Accept.
here.
Okay,
so the title is AJ tries JP voices. So the Japanese
Okay.
voices for Fire Emblem.
All right, so we're in Japanese voices now, right? And it dropped me.
Oh, I think you showed me this before.
Yeah.
Yara is.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Oh no.
Wait, so it's like he has to like
English.
do everything they say. So then he heard that and went, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
Or,
He had like the yeah voice and just immediately like, quit.
God damn.
So yeah, that's my
wrong one.
exposure to Fire Emblem.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, who am I gonna? Are we raiding someone? We could raid Prince Jazu because he's playing Baldur's Gate. Unless, do we have Kart?
Could do.
No, let's see if there's people playing Kart, just in case.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
There is someone starting soon.
Why am I hearing myself?
Oh, I'm sharing the fucking browser. Okay, no. Did we not rate this? Well, let's just rate. I don't know. I will rate Jazu. Unless you have someone else you want to rate.
Is there anyone? I don't think so.
This
So
is
I guess
baby.
it's Prince Jazu.
Yeah. Oh, I got an ad for Jazzy. Oh, oof. My ID block doesn't work anymore. God damn it.
Prince Jazu, start raid.
Raid message is gonna be. Does the SPB have an official like noise? No,
The siren noise.
Yeah, if it can be written down, but apparently not. Okay, this is. This is the message. I mean, you have to do. That's the correct email.
What? What?
It's Baldur's Gate.
Oh, okay. This is the raid message we're using, I guess.
Yep. I mean,
should I change it to my own emotes from my
sure.
side of it?
Sure. Use whatever emote you want.
Where are my emails again? There we go.
I can go anytime.
There. Yeah, just let me add in the fucking emotes. Goddamn. There we go.
You have 10 seconds. Then it auto raids. 2, 1. Okay, it's raiding.
Okay. That's it.